This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
He gets good reviews.
Yeah, I haven't got one bad one, man.
Do you want one? You want one?
Remember? No one's ever called me no one's ever said that to me. Are you ready?
I don't know.
He said, wait, hold on. Welcome everybody to that One Piece Talk. My name is Larry.
Lawrence.
Lionel. Sam.
And this is that One Piece Talk, where we talk One Piece. Woo! Let's go.
Yo, we back, man.
Yes, we have the full cast in-house for episode 134.
You know what's crazy?
What?
This is the first time we're all together this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's right.
Yeah.
And Milos are twinning right now.
Hard.
I wore this first thing. I wore it first.
It's Sebastian's fault, bro.
That was my fault, man. Nah, you know what?
You gotta take ownership for that.
It's Lionel's fault, because I called you twice today and you didn't get back to me, bro.
Yo, he really be upset when you don't give him attention, bro.
It's crazy,
It's
bro.
crazy. Can you be a better big brother, bro? Like, what's up
It's
with
crazy
you,
because
bro?
you can't. That's what. That's the.
can?
No, you can't. You're incapable.
I could, I just don't want to.
Damn. That's a different story. Wow.
No, I'm playing.
That's terrible, dude. Yeah, I gotta handle this like outside the show.
Nah, the viewers need to know. The viewers need to know.
Family drama. We become the Kardashians.
Oh, nah, chill.
Nah, that's crazy. I think I'm making a One Piece reference, but you said Kardashians. I can't.
So what was the One Piece reference?
There's Bad Brothers in One Piece.
You saying you're a German sibling right now?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
So who is he? Is he like?
I don't know, but that's crazy. Then that makes me Yanji?
Yeah, I was gonna say you're Sanji, bro.
Chill.
The question is, who's Sanji?
I was about to ask that.
Because Lawrence is not gonna let me be Sanji.
It's you, bro.
I'd be Ichiji.
Ichi's the oldest brother. Well, that's you.
I'll
But
be
like,
Ichiji.
you're
be
more
Sanji,
like
bro.
Sanji than Lawrence is, though.
Yeah.
Don't disrespect. Don't disrespect me, bro. Do not do this. It's too early. Year just started. Anyway. So have you guys known One Piece chapter 1104 hasn't officially dropped? It's not going to drop for another 6 days. It comes out on Sunday, officially. So if you are seeing it anywhere else, please just don't say it in a live chat. Don't spoil everybody. We know that other translators translate it, and we know that it comes out earlier in advance. But just to respect, like, Viz and Shonen Jump and One Piece and the journey itself, just don't do it. We did celebrate. We didn't celebrate, but we wanted to announce we hit our 2-year anniversary on Discord. That's a pretty big deal.
Oh.
I can remember when people were like yelling at us to make Discord, and then we made one, and then all of a sudden it took off, and now we're at what, like 3,500 members?
I couldn't tell. That's a lot, though. Wow.
Yeah, we're almost,
Maybe in there talking too much.
Yeah, we're almost at 4,000.
Discord's for. Wow.
Yeah.
4,000 in 2 years.
We're almost at 4,000.
Just about.
Yeah, you know what's crazy too? I was talking about this with the Life of Anime pod, and I was talking to Joe about it and saying like, it's really hard for you to like gain the momentum that you're gonna like have in the community, or like becoming, of the upper echelon of like people watching you, right? And like people wanting to join your Discord as nobodies. Because technically we started this off with like nobody. I remember there was times we were literally, performing or like just talking, and there was 0 members for like forever, right?
Yeah.
And usually people who are already in the space are already established, and then they come together and make like a podcast. And it turns out we're in the top 5 of the podcast of animation and manga, and the other 4 are people that are already established and have been established for a long time. And they came together. So they like joined forces like the Avengers.
Does that make us Thanos?
Assemble!
But it's really nice. It's really nice just because we were somebody to us because we know we're we know we good. But it was like to the world, it was like, yo, there's not one person that knows you guys. So it's pretty comforting to see that, for almost 4,000 people really dig the culture that we made.
Yeah. I got you. When did we start doing live?
After episode 20. So whenever episode 20 was, that's when we started doing lives because I think I spoke to Marv and I just told Marv like, let's just do live, or he suggested it. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, I know me. I was like, you know what? Marv's probably right. And then that's when it started becoming like, oh, now we're getting people watching and then stuff like that, yeah. So when you look at the live playlist for us, it cuts off at episode 20, and then you have to find the videos for it. But I made a playlist for the podcast, so, yeah.
And right when we started doing live, that's when we started taking calls, or that was a little later?
We took calls a little later, I thought.
No, we took calls probably around, like, episode 30 or episode 35, because Marv was like, yo, you could take phone calls.
Shout out to Marv, man.
but the point was, the reason why we didn't take phone calls is because I wasn't confident enough that we would get phone calls. And then once we started getting them and the Discord popped off, it was like, oh, all right, like we can actually do this. Yeah. Marv had a lot to do with the success of the pod. Yeah. But other than that, thank you to everybody that's currently here. If you haven't liked the video yet, please like the video.
Yeah, guys, we got 240 concurrent viewers, but only 87 likes. Get those likes up. Like button.
Yeah. If you haven't joined the Discord, please join the Discord. If any of the mods are in live chat, just put it in the live chat for them. For those that are listening, it's discord.gg/TOPT. That's how you join it. Just type that in. Also, to everybody that's on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, thank you so much for listening. If you haven't given us 5 stars already with a nice comment, please go and do that. It helps us out greatly. What else? Anything else that I should mention?
The Cowboys lost. Had to do that just for Toby. I'm rocking my Longhorns, fit as the only good team in Texas that plays football. You know what I'm saying? Had to do it. Every year, bro. It's our year, and then this.
Yes, thank you to all the mods that are in the live chat, and thank you to everybody that continues to support us.
Yeah.
Other than that, let's say what's up. Let's read super chats, and then since we don't have an agenda today, we'll probably just take phone calls.
Yeah, I see a bunch of people in chat. Shout out to Toby. I know I tease, I poke fun. I love you, bro. You know it's all love. I see Tarif, Young Lou, Anime Reality, DJ Stanley, Twilight Straw Hat, KSG2, Goku2241, Q Skill, what up Q, Mary Senpai, PP McGee, Project Iceman, Amuni, Anthony, Garbage D Fishman, Key. I think it's Kai. I always do that. Kai. It's definitely Kai.
It's Key.
Robert Figueredo. Joe Jones. What's up, Joe? Red-haired Shanktham. Broker's in here. Kremitz in here. Malik. Mike Super 17. Cole Weber. Just so many y'all. Please, we appreciate all the love. Marv, you in the chat? Nando. Just Dan. We really appreciate you guys being here. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Is that Fexer? What's up, Fexer? What's up, bro?
Yeah, he trying to get attention. He said, I was actually talking to Fex because he hits me up and like he says a lot of good things, and he was like, yo, I've been watching those clips that you guys have been posting and they've been getting me heated. He was like, yo, I need to join one of these.
Hey, man.
Because, obviously I've been posting the clips, I've been having them edited, and now I'm having people like throw some more things into them to make them like more fun and engaging to watch. Yeah. And people have loved it. People hate me. They think Sebastian's the god of the podcast. They think he never trolls. They think he's never wrong.
That's crazy.
They say Sebastian's the only one that's ever right. Lawrence don't know what he's talking about. They can't really say anything about Lino because Lino's over here. But it's like, and I'm just like, yeah, I can't wait to edit clips where Sebastian's just the worst, bro.
Listen, guys, speaking of this, do Larry a favor if you haven't already. Please, we have a section in our Discord. Post the clips with the timestamps attached if you want us to highlight specific moments. Your favorite moments of us debating or conversations that we've had in the Discord or in the on stream, and we'll create the clips. I think Larry's been doing a great job with it. It's been a lot of fun, but definitely continue to do that.
Yeah,
it helps a lot.
Yeah, it does help me a lot because it saves me from going through every single episode and scrubbing. They really loved the fact that you and Lino were going at it. There's 2 episodes specifically of both of you just clashing. And they're like, yo, it's so funny to just finally see Sev and Larry just like sitting back and just laughing.
Bro, I remember I wasn't here for one of those episodes, and I was watching live, and they were tweaking. I was like,
they were tweaking, bro.
It's just so good to see y'all tap back into the reason we started doing this.
It really was. It was really nice to see.
Without the holes in the wall.
Yeah, without the
I mean, we never did the holes in the wall. That wasn't us. That was...
Yeah, a lot of people liked it. They were like, yo, we need to see more of the twins going at it. And I was like, yeah, that's a choice that they unconsciously make.
You just got to get them activated, for lack of a better word. But,
and then apparently people think I treat Sebastian like trash. They're like, yo, Larry's so condescending to Sebastian. Sebastian has so much patience to be dealing with Larry.
That is crazy.
Damn, yo.
Wow.
Larry's so unbearable. Sebastian, like, I don't know how he deals with him. He's a horrible friend.
Oh, man. I really don't like it.
And I'm just like, yo, this is the perfect way to say you don't watch the show without saying you don't watch the show.
Listen, if people knew the dynamic of our friendship, Larry deals with a lot more from me than I deal with from him. I'll tell you that right now. But
it's so ridiculous.
I'm glad they get to see the surface level.
Yeah. So I was like, all right.
That's funny.
Well, we got some super chats.
Yeah, let's go into them. Let's read these super chats.
We got 5 from Anthony Herrera. It says, yo, F the Cowboys. They are so fraudulent, just like Mihawk's sword. Hashtag the gang is back. Hashtag break week, the best week. I don't know about that, but I guess we get to interact with y'all a little bit more on break weeks. We got another 2 from Mike Super 17. It says, crazy couldn't burn a warlord. Hashtag 2-shot Shakur. I hate you, Mike. Oh my God, he's talking about Akainu.
Yeah.
We got another gifted membership from Anime Reality. I don't know who got it, but throw a W in the chat or throw a new emoji for you in the chat. From
Throw it
Anime.
in a shot.
In the chat, bro. What? We got another 5 from Young Bull Trent. It says, I'll be doing another her super chat, but just wanted to say shout out to Larry. Ready for green at takes. Hashtag Larry is the GOAT.
You know what? You didn't really say anything, but I appreciate the compliment. I appreciate it.
It was all positive, so
yeah,
I appreciate it.
It sounded positive, I appreciate it.
Appreciate you. We got another 2 from Roberto Figueredo. It says Jerry. I don't know what that means.
That's to the Cowboys.
Oh.
Yeah, Jerry Jones.
Yeah, I think you're talking about the...
Jerry Springer.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Jerry.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Jerry Springer in bad luck. Yeah. Another 2 from PP McGee. It says Magellan is top 20. Nah, bro.
Nah.
That's crazy.
Nah, bro, nah. We got another 2 from Anthony. It says Larry's letting the hair grow out. I see you. Are you?
Marv!
You sure about that?
That was Ant's 10th super chat, so thank you so much for consistently contributing here, man. We got another 280 from Garbage D Fishman. It says hashtag Saturn Gang, hashtag Ginny for the streets, hashtag Kuma Gang. Some of those hashtags don't work.
Hold on, I know Seb saw it. Lawrence and Lionel, did you see that one picture that was floating around of Kuma?
Oh my God, bro.
Nah.
Don't even describe this,
Alright,
bro.
my bad.
You're wild.
Alright, just go.
I kind of want to know what it is now.
No, just forget it.
It sounds indecent.
It's worldly.
It's
Oh,
very worldly, bro.
Yeah.
We got another 2 from Project Iceman. It says, Lionel, is that you? How long has it been?
I was consistent to that one episode though.
It's noticeable.
This man said
I'm
was
here.
consistent to that
Shut
one
up.
episode.
I'm saying recently this year.
It's
You're like
legit
50-50
the
right
first month of the year.
Yeah.
It's day 15 of the year.
I'm not gonna get into it, but I was been here, but transportation happened. That I couldn't make it. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe answer your phone.
Yeah.
We got another 5
Actually, I can't.
from Bob Johns. There's no super chat attached though, so Bob, appreciate the donation, but next time let's hear your thoughts.
Thank you, Bobby J.
That's his first super chat, so maybe you couldn't figure out it.
You think they call him Bobby J?
Maybe. It's very possible. We got another 9-month membership to Yonko status from our guy, the broker.
The BB King.
Yeah, man. It says, Happy New Year's, guys. Great to have you together again. Been holding on to an 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 theory for a while now, and I would love to get your take in a year that I hope 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 gets some much-deserved love.
Taking a year.
I guess it's in this year.
Oh, this
like
year.
in this year,
Oh,
I
yeah,
assume,
yeah. Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 has like a huge cult-like fan base in our Discord. It's bizarre.
What?
I have no idea why. It's just trolling, I guess.
crazy.
We got another 5 from Kremet. It says, Gang, it's that time. Let's talk about that scene with some eyes in the anime. Also, how was y'all's week? Always good to keep up with friends and family.
He's talking about the Bonney taking off her shirt, putting on her shirt at Egghead.
I didn't see the episode, but they probably sexualized it a little more than they probably should have.
Listen, bro.
She's 12, y'all.
Listen.
She's a child.
The point is, it's supposed to be. It is supposed to be a plot twist, right? So the goal is to make y'all think she's not a child or whatever. So I get it. It's just we need to do all that. If it's what I think it probably is.
Listen. She's aged up. She's aged up to like a 20-year-old. That's the difference.
Nope.
It's not. No, hold on. I get what you're. No, either way, it's bad.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, at that point, she's 20.
Okay.
Like she's 20, mid-20s, right then and there.
Yeah,
So it's like, yo, I understand, but then people are like, yo, no matter what, she's still 12 though, and I'm like, yo, I get that, but she's aged up to be 20, and I made this before. Momonosuke.
Yeah,
He's still an 8-year-old, but he got turned into a 28-year-old, right? And I was like, it's the same thing.
You think Momo weigh in Smash?
He's a kid. I don't even think he knows about smashing.
I mean, he's definitely into women.
He's definitely into women.
Yeah. Perverted as heck.
He
Again,
got a lot of power too, man. They need to watch him.
yeah,
They need to watch that kid.
if you judge that scene, you got to judge Momonosuke for doing what he does. Then
Yeah.
you can't take sides on that.
I agree.
That's true.
Yeah.
We got another 2 from Anime Reality. It says #Dozer over Dofi. That is all. Is that you, Dozer? I feel like it's not. I don't know, but no. I didn't tell you about this. We had this huge debate with Dozer. He thought he could have handled Dressrosa better than Doflamingo did. He's like 15 years old. He's 15 years old, bro.
So he would have been a better Doflamingo than Doflamingo?
He said he would have washed the Straw Hats if he was there at the start of the day of Dressrosa.
Okay.
Which is insane.
I mean, if you've seen how Doflamingo failed, if you're just going to go off just do what he didn't do.
And his reasoning was so trash. But anyway, we'll handle that on the Discord. We got another 5 from Anthony Herrera. It says, also, question, who would you choose between Tony Soprano and Tony Montana to replace Capone Beige? #Lionel 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏.
I'll go Soprano.
I'm gonna go with Soprano just because
Yeah.
I've been tapping into the Sopranos recently and I like it. Tony's a piece of crap though. We got another 2 from Daniel Leverett. It says, "Let's go Ravens." Yeah, it'd be nice to see Lamar win. It would. Yeah. We got another 2 from Buggy the Dragon. It says, "Broker Potter been here long enough to grow a person." What? I don't understand.
Bro,
Oh,
what are you
9
talking
months.
about, man?
Yeah.
I got it now. Pregnant. Broke, you pregnant? We got another 5 from DArcher 819. It says, is there any scenario where the Straw Hats finally go up against Blackbeard pirates, and Yamato shows up to fight Katarina Devon. Love the show. She could, yeah. I can see it. I mean, I don't know how.
Yeah, I don't know how.
But I could see that matchup. I always thought people always compare her like she's gonna fight Robin. I've always thought that's a little too superficial a fight for Robin. I think she fights Nami, personally.
Yeah, I think she fights next. Nami usually fights the woman of the crew.
Yeah.
We got another subscription to Nakama status from Port Deer. Thank you, and enjoy all the emojis that come with being a Nakama.
Yeah, thank you.
Another 5 from Carlos Christopher, and I can't see the rest of the name, but there's no super chat text attached. So thank you so much for the donation.
Yeah, thanks.
That is your first super chat. So next time, please let us hear your thoughts. Another 5 from John Thomas says, "Hi guys, I'm new here, but I have a question. If Luffy had gotten the Mera Mera no Mi back in Dressrosa, who do you think he would have given it to?" I had not a huge theory, but
Sanji.
So
That would have been dope.
back then, I had theorized that Kobe would eat it.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
a couple people did that.
Kobe
Yeah.
wasn't there.
We didn't know who was all going to be there at the time. We just knew the Marines, etc. But I would have liked to see Kobe get it, just for the power up.
Sanji or Sabo?
You're not gonna like this,
Sabo didn't
but like
exist.
knowing Luffy, he might have messed around and gave it to.
Or he might have just ate it himself.
Yo, imagine that would be Loki. Can Luffy eat 2 devil fruits?
Yeah.
Why not? Not for real. Now that he's awakened, why can't he, yo? Be for real.
Wait, eat it while he's in awakened form?
Yeah. Why not?
That's crazy.
What? There's no limit to the imagination, right? Why can't I have 2 devil fruits?
We don't know.
I'm a sun god, bro. I can't eat a fire fruit.
I mean, there's so like much we don't know about
Yeah.
that, so I don't know. Like,
I wouldn't like it. I'm just saying I feel like he should be able to.
wait, you're making 2 different situations though,
What do you mean?
I mean,
because you're talking about Luffy like awakened when he's talking about the past.
yeah, nah, I'm talking about now.
No, it's like, no, Sebastian's trying to say because of what we know about what Luffy is
Right.
and what the devil fruit is, the
Right.
devil fruit might allow him to eat a second devil fruit because he has the freedom to do whatever he wants, essentially.
That's only awakened though.
But
Well, we don't know that because his devil fruit still has the abilities of what Gear 5 is. It's just that he taps into like a deeper level of the devil fruit, right? So he's still stretchy. He's still capable of doing many things. The foundation of the devil fruit is what would allow him to do so. So he's always in that state.
I kind of low-key feel, I mean, it's going to be like a yes, but when we find out the truth about the abilities, the fruits, I feel like people are going to be able to eat more than one. Because it's just rumor that you can't. That's something bad consequence. But I feel like when we find the truth of it, usually you can actually eat more than one.
I feel like the fact that Blackbeard ate 2, like somebody out there is like, yo, why not? Why not me?
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna wild out.
I
You know what I'm
always,
saying?
I always alluded that to his ability itself with the darkness fruit.
And that's
Exactly.
probably true, and most people probably wouldn't take the risk. But yo, the world is full of wild people
Yeah.
willing to do wild stuff and take chances.
So
I get you, but like the history of like One Piece, you think of like Blackbeard's literally the first one. Of all
I
the
can
history of One
guarantee you
Piece.
he's not.
The
I can't.
first?
I mean, I guess I can't
Yeah.
guarantee it, but I don't think he actually is the first.
I think the first that we've seen.
Yeah.
first that we've seen for sure.
Yeah.
The way I look at it is like, okay, so Blackbeard specifically went after the Yami because he read the abilities of what it could do in the encyclopedia that was made obviously by the world government who distributes that book, right? And then the CP9 agents, Bluno and Lucci, they heard that it was the red line or the other line, I forgot what it is. Look at me, One Piece podcast, and I don't know all 2 lines. I think it was the Red Line scientists or scholars that spoke about this rumor is true, or they were testing it out. So either way, it got put into a book. Blackbeard found out about it, and then Blackbeard used the Yami in order to have 2 devil fruits. I think that's the reason why.
Yeah.
So I would suspect that there's been other people who have done this.
So it's
before.
either Blackbeard read what he read and went, yo, I can do this, and created a theory and then put it into action.
Yeah.
Right? Or it's like, yo, somebody did this in the past. It's in the books. I don't think that's the case, because then more people would just be, you know what I mean? More people would be trying to do that or whatever. But I don't know. Ultimately,
But it could-
I just don't think Blackbeard's the first person to do it.
I don't think so, but there also could be, there might be only a couple fruits that would allow you to do this.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, Luffy's probably should be one of them.
And that's what I was going to come around to, that it's probably one of Luffy's too. Yeah.
But we getting a whole bunch of
Yeah,
gifted.
Yeah,
so
it's going crazy.
Yeah. We got another 5 from Bob Jones. It says, messed up my first super chat, but just want to say I hope I can get into a call because I got a huge thank you. I got to do a huge thank you to all of you. You are amazing. Hashtag TOPT gang. Thank you so much, Bob.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, once we get through the super chats.
Yeah. We got another 10 from 𝗺𝐻𝐷𝐻. It says, hey guys, I just wanted to know which of the final villains y'all are most hyped to see in the spotlight and why, between Emu, Akainu, Blackbeard, and anyone else you can think of. Most hyped.
I guess I'll start with me since I have an answer. I would like to see Akainu. That's probably the least interesting one out of the 3 for most people. I do want to know about the Void Sentry and stuff like that, but I just think that the Akainu with the Ace, scene and Luffy being there firsthand and just the Marines itself is more interesting, whatever Emu has going on. And then for Blackbeard, it's like, until Blackbeard gets a little bit more established with his backstory and motives, then I'll be super interested in him. I think the reason why Blackbeard's so interesting to people is because he is the opposite of what Luffy is, and he's supposed to hold this narrative perspective on the story. So people are like, yo, I just can't wait for him. But the dude that has been like going after Luffy, that has done a lot to Luffy too, like firsthand that we've seen, it's Akainu.
Do you have an answer?
I have 2, but like for different reasons. For like lore, right? But I choose Akainu as well because also it will set, I believe, because you know me, I always talk about the Amro's strength. I feel like Akainu will give us a good glimpse of where we could finally place the Amros in their strength, especially if he's supposed to be the strongest one, right? And also, too, I feel like I'll settle a few arguments that we had in the past.
That's funny.
Lionel?
No, I mean, I don't actually have any because I actually didn't think of anything towards them at all. Like, I don't, like, whatever. And the Milos actually had a recent argument recently with Akainu and Marco or whatever. So, like...
The same one.
Yeah, so it's, like, that's something... I mean, but I don't have anything. Honestly, I don't. I don't have anything for Emu or... I'm just waiting, honestly. I don't have any expectations. I'm just waiting for Oda to show us what he got towards them, but no.
I'm going to go Blackbeard just because nobody said him. I think he has the most, like...
Why can't you just pick what you want?
No, but it is Blackbeard for me.
Oh, okay.
It is. Because ultimately...
So why do you start it out like that? Just because no one picked him?
But no one picked him. I'm hyped. Again, these are the final villains of the story. I'm excited to see all of them.
You said it like, yo, just because
Let me give my reasons.
Like Blackbeard wasn't picked, I'm picking him.
I wanted to give some love to the guy. Anyway, listen. Okay. The reason I'm picking Blackbeard is because y'all brought up the beefs that people have and things. Like, right now, Blackbeard has probably the most beef with Luffy as anybody, right? I know Akainu murked Ace, but, like, Blackbeard, the reason that situation was happening. Garp has just been frozen by his crew. Like, it's potentially a showdown with Shanks might go down. You know, like, there's a lot there, and I feel like Oda's been building that up where he's the dark Luffy, right, or whatever, over the course of time. There's beef with Akainu and with the Marines and stuff, but this is another pirate. We always want to see Luffy and his rivals with pirates. Like, Kid was a disappointment in that light. Law, I guess, whatever, was also a disappointment in that light. Blackbeard's risen on a similar trajectory, not in the same way, obviously, but Blackbeard, man, it's going to be everything I need it to be.
I thought you did. Yeah, I'm sure you didn't mention Law.
I said Law.
You said Law.
You did say Law, okay.
I said Law.
You ain't paying attention?
No.
He don't listen to me, man. He don't answer phone calls. He don't pay attention. He my Blackbeard, bro. You want Op.
I do want to say one thing. I think you were right most of like 80% of what you said. But I think the first 20% of like Blackbeard being the reason why Ace was doing whatever. Yo, Ace went after him, bro. Like,
and I know, but he's the catalyst though.
Yo, but,
you know what I'm saying?
But even though, it was even stated by Luffy that, yo, he was just being a pirate. Like, Ace is allowed to have the freedom to do whatever he wants. If he loses to somebody and gets sent somewhere to impel down,
Larry,
that's Ace's fault.
You're 100% right, and I agree with you. But we're talking about Luffy's feelings.
Yeah.
Right? When he saw Blackbeard, it was still on that type of, like, yo, it's your fault. You know what I'm saying? And he immediately swung on him.
And they also implied that Luffy tends to keep grudges. So, like, Luffy's going to have that grudge towards Ace.
Even if he don't, I'm just saying, I think Blackbeard's going to do more. Well, I don't think Emu might do some more and add stuff. Like Luffy don't care about Lucia. Unless Sabo got clipped. Like, unless Vivi gets clipped, Akainu probably not doing anything. He's sitting behind the desk. Blackbeard is actively in these streets, yoking up Luffy's girl and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Active, bro. Active.
It's funny. You said that Luffy keeps grudges. It's only until Luffy beats you, then the grudges is gone. He's like,
I don't care. But this is the thing. With these three,
You trying to eat?
That's not true.
Hold on.
He had that crack with crocodile.
With these three,
sided with crocodile.
the grudges isn't going away with these three. But, all right. Good super chat. We got another 20 from our guy, Shonen Showdown. What's up?
Shonen, thank you, brother.
It just says, just showing love to the GOATs. Keep shining, TOPT. Thank you.
I wish Shonen went live more often because
man.
I would be able to like
Reciprocate.
I could reciprocate, but I can't.
Yeah.
Shonen, go live, bro.
Yeah, you gotta start going live.
Hey, hit
bro.
me when you do, bro. Pull it up. We got another 5 euros from Bangkok Lou. It says, quick hello from Paris. Do you think Luffy?
Paris.
Do you think Luffy will be the strongest in the verse? If so, do you think we'll see it or it will be inferred at the end?
He would have to be.
Yeah.
Yo, and it's wild. I used to always think he won't have to be.
Now, he
And
has
then
to
we
be.
started getting here,
Yeah.
and it's like, nah, he needs to be.
Yeah, he needs to
He
be.
needs to be.
Yeah. I remember Lawrence used to tell me I was wilding.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, nah, he has to be. He has to.
Nah,
he
bro.
doesn't have to
By
be.
fans' perspective, you're right. So,
Listen, I can admit when I'm wrong.
yo, you did in the one clip, and they still said you were right. So I don't know, bro. Sebastian literally says, I can't prove that Blackbeard's stronger than Big Mom, but I just feel it. And they were like, yo, Sebastian be right all the time, bro. He the only one that makes sense on the pod, yo. That's crazy.
Listen, man, you gotta stay true to your feelings at all times, man.
Yeah.
True to them.
Yeah.
We got 20 gifted memberships from our guy Celestial Donkey. CD, thank you so much.
Thank you, CD.
For those of y'all accepting these memberships, please throw the fists up. The Nakama
The
fist.
Nakama fist. If
in
you're a
the
member,
chat.
throw the Nakama fist out for CD.
Absolutely.
Appreciate that.
And we got another 2 from Anthony Briggs. It says, first live catching up on y'all episodes. The hashtag fraud hog. I love that you created that, bro. Fraud hog. Like,
I didn't create that.
I feel like maybe you didn't create it, but you push it harder
You
than most people.
inspired it.
I think
You
Fraud
inspired
Watch
it.
was you.
Fraud.
I entertain it.
Fraud Watch, wasn't that you?
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I figured it was, and then
I entertain it for sure.
I think you inspired it more.
It's fun. I don't even think it's an agenda that he actually believes in.
I just fan the
That's
flames.
the funny thing. Like, I don't even think he believes in it. He's just like, yo, we all, whatever. We got another 5 from Muhammad Lear. It says, thanks to Oda for approving even worse fan service from Bonney in episode 1090. I see this specifically as a pro because I can report hated YouTube anime reaction. That's
hilarious.
Muhammad, you're living a dirty life, bro. But I support it, bro. Do your thing. We got another 2 from Maki Jiro. It says Lawrence is the GOAT with 3 GOAT emojis.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not though, but thank you.
All right. We got another 20 from Celestial Donkey. It says first Lions win. Now the greatest One Piece podcast. Great weekend. Hashtag Buggy Gang. Hashtag Lions for the Super Bowl.
CD, thank you, bro.
It would be fire, bro. Shout out to the Lions, man. That was
CD
a crazy
does
game.
so much. I'm so glad he's back, bro.
For
Not
real.
because of this, but just to see that he's still involved in the community.
Yeah, man. CD, hit me up in Discord, bro.
Yeah, bro.
We got another 2 from Anthony Briggs. It says, love watching y'all, man. Gotta send love. Thank you.
Hey,
Anthony.
thank you.
Such
man.
positivity today.
Yeah.
Another 2 from Diamond Life. It says, glad to see Hirogi Goat getting love he deserves. All right, bro. Another 10 from Kremit. It says, for your information, the animator for that scene hadn't read the manga, which is crazy. Are you animating One Piece anime? Like, whatever. Anyway, and didn't know. Not blaming the animator, but people of Twitter were wilding. Some dude said he couldn't be Bonnie's dad because he would do vile things. Ugh, okay.
What?
Okay,
What just
guys.
happened?
That's OD.
Yeah. Just no. No. We got another 2.
Fine God.
No, but for real, animating a series that you haven't like read the manga for is wild to me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Why are you doing that? Read the manga. We got another 2 from Anime's Judgment Day. It says, thank you, Larry. Been saying that about Bonnie all day.
Oh, yeah, it must be the Momonosuke thing.
Yeah. We got another 5 gifted memberships from Skylands. Skylands the boy.
Thank you, Sky.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Sky.
you, bro.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Throw up the
Yeah, we got
Nakama
the,
emojis.
the Nakama fist emojis for all people who are gifting.
Yeah. Another 5 from Luffy Nick. It says, hey, what do y'all think is the order of the Straw Hats bounty at the end of One Piece? Will Sanji be 3rd ever again? Hashtag Marv the Goat. Hashtag Bonnie Gang.
That's actually a good question, but
That
I
is-
think so. I think so.
If y'all are familiar with this pod, you know Larry hates bounty talk, so probably skipping the question entirely.
I would hope that he's 3rd.
I mean, I can see Oda run with the gag more, but like I think at the end of the day, he will be 3rd.
Yeah,
But, like
he should be 3rd.
yeah.
The thing is, bro, Robin bounty always should have been higher than it is.
Yeah,
So like,
that's true too.
You think?
it is. So Sanji's obviously stronger than Robin or whatever,
Yeah.
right? But like, who a bigger threat to the world?
Yeah.
Like, if say Vivi joins, say Bonnie joins, like, bigger threat to the world?
You know what it is?
You get me?
I actually want to rebuttal that.
Hit me.
Because once the voice entry is found out about and all that stuff, her bounty shouldn't increase at all because now the world knows everything.
Yeah, that's true.
So there's no use for her except
That's true.
teaching the language down to others, right? To keep that existing. It's like learning Latin and then
Yeah.
teaching it to others.
Yeah.
I feel like Sanji guarding the all blue would probably gain him some more infamy because the all blue is going to be something that's nowhere else in the world. And I feel like he's going to own his own Baratie
Yeah.
and probably put it right on the all blue.
He might not even have a bounty depending on how good the food is.
Yo, low key though, if I was in One Piece, I would love to go to the Baratie that Sanji has made and then be in the all blue and just eat there.
Just go to the non-smoking section.
Yeah.
But honestly, Big Mom brought out something interesting, and I don't know if Oda's gonna play into it more. But she said, talking about Robin, right? Seeing how she's the only person that could, read the poneglyphs now. She mentioned that all the pirates that are trying to become Pirate King, especially at the top level, we're not talking about the weaker ones, are gonna be fighting for Robin to try to kidnap her, or obviously she's not gonna leave the Straw Hats, so you're not gonna try to gain her on your side, but trying to take Robin.
Yeah, but that's like not the end of the series.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If we're going end of the series, I feel like Sanji should be 3rd.
All right. We got another 10 gifted memberships from Skyland. Sky, thank you so
You
much.
guys are going crazy.
Throw them fists up, y'all. Another 2 from Eric Turlato. It says, can Luffy beat Mr. One in Alabasta? To me, yes. I know this has come up a few times.
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
absolutely.
Wait, what?
Can Luffy beat Mr. One in Alabasta?
Like pre-time or post-time?
Pre-time.
Come on, bro. He's talking about during the arc of Alabasta, Luffy and Mr. One
Because
fight each other.
he's steel. Can Luffy punch?
He's
and break
breaking that steel, bro.
That's actually a good question. I mean, I think Luffy could awaken Haki during the fight. So
You know Luffy's broken steel before, right?
They got...
Pre-time skip.
did he?
He broke,
Did he do it before Alabasta is the question.
he
I'm
broke
pretty sure.
Arlong's sword.
Yeah. That could be iron.
That
could've been
that
iron.
could have been steel though.
I mean, bro,
Luffy beating Mr. One, bro.
I'm telling
I mean,
you right
if
now.
Zoro did it, yeah, then yeah.
I mean, put it this way: he beat Crocodile, who's stronger than Mr. One.
But the thing is, I guess
This is one of those matchups make fight
yeah, that's a
situations,
matchup
right?
because he's a Logia, bro.
Yo, would Zoro beat Luffy?
No,
Would Zoro beat Mr. One?
but again, that's a matchup thing.
It's funny you say it, 'cause during the Alabasta arc, or was it Little
Garden?
Little Garden. Is it Little Garden? Where Zoro and Luffy fought. They fought to a draw.
No,
That was filler.
that
was-
was
no,
on Whiskey
no.
Peak. You're talking about Whiskey Peak.
no, you're
Whiskey-
talking about Whiskey Peak.
That happened.
Yeah,
Yeah, but Luffy wasn't really
Bro.
taking him seriously. He was obviously being stupid.
Neither of them dudes went all out.
Yeah.
If Luffy
Yeah,
and
that's
Zoro,
true, too.
No,
if
I guess
Luffy
no.
and Zoro fought, Luffy would have won.
No, they took it seriously. They didn't go all out. That's the difference.
Yeah.
If Luffy and Zoro would have fought to their apex at that moment, Luffy's winning.
No, I get you.
What the
but,
diff is can be debated, but he's winning.
But this is, I'm not getting into because this is a totally different discussion.
I don't understand. Luffy's stronger than 2 people that could also beat Mr. One in that same arc.
They're saying the matchup is that Mr. One is steel and Luffy maybe can't break steel, and then he wouldn't be able to overcome that aspect of the battle.
Because
which is crazy to me.
Because he could cut Luffy, but then Luffy would have to tap something to break steel.
Mr. One not putting Luffy down. I'm gonna be real.
No, he's not.
bro.
No, he's
It's
not.
No, I don't
bro.
think he's really landing that much of hits on Luffy. That
Also, to remember, Zoro was handicapped during that fight.
Zoro.
Is that true? I don't know if that's true.
No. Remember the whole thing that Zoro every fight that Zoro gets
That
into
one,
was
I don't
handicapped.
know. The only time I remember him being handicapped was him protecting Nami, and that was brief.
Any opponent that Zoro has faced, Luffy can beat.
Talk to him.
No, yeah.
That's end of the day. That's the end of it.
All right. We got another 5 from Alex Gonzalez. It says, this theory is for Larry. Does it seem plausible for Dragon and the Revolutionaries to pull up on full lead to rescue Garp? He could tie into Dragon's endgame.
No. Why would? Because Dragon won't even save Kuma or Ginny. Why would he go and save Garp?
Yeah, I can't see him valuing Garp's life in this way.
Valuing is
To risk the revolution? To fight a Yonko?
Nah,
Like,
he's not
no,
gonna-
Yeah.
I don't see him doing that, bro. I don't see him doing that.
Garp and Dragon would have to be in cahoots with one another, and even then, it's still like no, because Dragon wouldn't even go save Ivanka.
Bro, we're still contemplating whether he's going after helping Vegapunk right now. He gonna go after Garp?
Well,
For
the
what?
only reason I say no, you guys are right, but the only thing I say is different because like Garp, I mean, Dragon's kind of showed the conversation he had with Kuma, right? He may have a thing where family's different. It's gonna sound crazy that you don't view the Revs as your family, but he showed that family's different because he said, right, if you keep talking about Luffy, you're pretty much you're ending me right now, right?
Yeah.
Saying that he's not talking about Luffy's life, he's talking about himself. So saying that he would go after his son, but that's also his son is different than son and father. But Dragon showed that family is different, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you can think it's crazy that you don't view the Revs as your family, but he doesn't.
He not spinning for Garp, bro.
He not.
But that was Alex's first super chat, so thank you so much.
Thank you.
Alex.
Thank you.
And we got another first super chat from Halo Rider 275, $10. It says, "For what I have seen, Oda has only shown Mihawk's sword skills as a swordsman and no haki, and Shanks has only shown haki feats, no real swordsmanship. Why do you think Oda has decided to do this?" I think there's a correlation between the two in general. I don't think you can't reach the apex of skill with a sword without mastering haki, or at least applying haki. And I don't think you can use a sword as a conduit for your haki without having swordsmanship skill. The way, you know what I mean? Like there's a balance there. We just don't see these two dudes fight a lot. That's really all it is.
Yeah, and also too, me and Lana brought it up a few times. The haki that Shanks is showing is like he learned that's the way to fight because we can see that from like Roger and Rayleigh. He was on their ship seeing the two people he looked up to the most, especially Roger, and how they would fight with their haki all the time. So pretty much you're learning that's the way to fight. That's the way to be the strongest, you know? And we already know Shanks was already a prodigy. The one that Roger looked at, you know, like as my golden child. So Shanks just copied their style in a way to use haki heavily in his fights. So strengthen your haki. Haki, Kaido said it. Haki is the end all be all. It could what do you say? It could overcome anything, you know, and that's kind of what the show shows.
Yeah.
So why not fight that way?
And also, you gotta think of like, for instance, Mihawk. We know he got a master. They implied that he had a master, but we don't know how hockey level that person was. Like, we saw that Mihawk was training towards swordsmanship, just like Zoro and other people, but we don't know who trained Mihawk in swordsmanship. We don't know who his master was. We saw Zoro's, we saw other people, so we don't know who trained Mihawk and also his hockey master was. So like, well, Shanks showed that he had a full glimpse of the most prominent hockey users of all time. Well, we don't know Mihawk's history. We don't. So like, mostly we're gonna focus on Mihawk's Mihawk's swordsmanship. But the fact that Mihawk said like, all blades could turn black showed that he knows significant about a hockey because he told that to Zoro. So like, so we know it to a degree, but we can't really compare because we don't know Mihawk's history. We don't.
Yeah.
I think it really just comes down to hockey. That's really it. Like, you can be skilled in whatever you have and whatever you want to use in order to like amplify yourself. But at the end of the day, your hockey has to be at a certain point. It's undoubtedly shown that Shanks' hockey is the best in the verse right now.
Yep.
So if Mihawk has Gentle Blade and Strong Blade and he's more proficiently, better than Shanks would be, cool. You could swing the sword better than I can, bro. But at the end of the day, it's like when we clash, what's going to happen? Am I gonna overpower you? Because then at that point, swordsmanship don't really matter, right?
Yeah, what's a gentle blade doing to a true advanced conquerors hockey master?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
Sky
again,
splitter.
It's if narratively you want to say that like Mihawk is supposed to be stronger than Shanks, I mean, he doesn't have the hockey narration. That's the important part. And as much as you want to be like, yeah, swordsmanship is supposed to involve hockey, you're absolutely right. We see that with Zoro. But it also states that your hockey could also not be as strong as somebody else's.
Yeah.
So even if you have the hockey and you have the swordsmanship, if that other person's hockey is stronger than whatever you got, then that's it, bro.
You know whose hockey's not that strong? The 239 people who are in here and haven't liked the stream. We have 443 concurrent viewers and only 200 likes. Get them likes up, guys. Thank you.
I just want to add one more thing. Case in point, and I will pull a card out of Larry's hat. Is if you want to think about it, like how we can show that like hockey, how important hockey is. You could have all the swordsmanship in the world, right? You're not cutting Kaido. You know, you're not gonna be able to cut it. You could use all your fancy gentle blades. You're not gonna get through Kaido's tough exterior skin. You need strong hockey, advanced hockey, conqueror's coding.
Yeah.
You know, so it shows the importance of hockey because there's gonna be some opponents you're gonna fight. And you want to be able to land a scratch on them as great as your swordsmanship is.
And that's the important part that you've made me just think about it, right? With advanced conqueror's coding, you don't even need to touch somebody, right? Roger and Whitebeard proved that. Roger's swordsmanship at that point doesn't even have to be elite. He just has to use the sword as a conduit for his hockey.
Right.
Yep.
Hence, then he doesn't even need to cut Whitebeard. It's the reason why they don't even need to touch. So swordsmanship at that point doesn't really matter. It's really about the hockey feats. So now when you think about it, it's like, okay, we have to now say if Zoro has it, then Mihawk definitely has it. And that's perfectly fine. But it's like, okay, where's Mihawk's conquerors at if he does have it? Is it as strong as Shanks? Because if they don't have to touch, then case in point.
Yep.
He gets overpowered. And at this point, I think if you say that Shanks doesn't overpower him, then I think you're being a little like naive. You're being a little you're playing a little favoritism.
Yeah, biased.
And it's not like we're like super like pro Shanks. We're just like, yo, the dude is like top of the game right now. He's showing something we've never seen before in the show. I mean, I feel like you can't disprove that. So you're now playing all these headcanon games or like these guessing games or speculation games, or you're looking for like the littlest of nuances between the differences of these two characters. And I'm like, nah, man, like you can't really do that. That's unfair.
Yeah. No, it's true.
We haven't seen
I love you, Shin. We got another 5 from Kremet. It says, would the reason for Blackbeard being that he can eat X-Del fruits be because the fruit suppresses fruits, meaning he could use any fruit he has by suppressing the others? I think that's the general theory that people have had. Like he's just actively holding and suppressing the other fruit down. But question, has he used both fruits at one time? I think he has.
Yeah.
He has done that, so I don't know.
When he first took the blanket off of Whitebeard,
It was like 1, 2.
he had both, and then he said, I'm the strongest person in the verse. And then Shanks pulled up and he was like, yo, we not ready for you. But it has to be the Yami.
Yeah.
It has to be, bro.
It probably is, yeah.
Has to be.
We got another 5 from the broker. It says, I think Luffy, Caesar, or Kaido would have forced someone to eat 2 fruits after seeing Blackbeard do it. Maybe even before that, as they're the villains. Don't leave Vegapunk out. Don't leave Vegapunk out of that, broker. You know.
You could have gave his
Seraphims?
Yeah, Seraphims.
Yeah.
2. If
Yeah,
you
he
could.
probably
I mean, the person who would know would be Vegapunk because he did so much research and studies and experiments
That's a
on
good point.
people. So like on fruits itself.
That's a good point.
We got another 2-month membership to Nakama Status from Kidotai. It says, my boys. Thank you.
What's up, man?
What's going on?
So
Thank you, guys.
We got another 5 from Larry302. It says, I'm the real Larry. That is Larry's first super chat.
Yeah, I just wanted to send some love.
We got another 10 from Sedgefield. It says, I turned 21 on Wednesday, and I can't think of a better birthday present than a Fire Break Week episode of all 4 of you here. Love y'all. Always the highlight of my week. # Larry has goat takes. Suchfield, thank you so much.
You hear that, Lionel? When all four of us, all right? All four. No, I'm joking. Thank you so much for saying that. That's a great compliment.
We got another 5 from DArcher819. It says, what the Straw Hats time travel when they get to Laugh-Tell, and the creators of Poneglyphs, and Luffy is the original Joy Boy himself. Oh my God, I would hate it so much. All right, I don't know if y'all understood what I said just now.
I do.
Okay, basically, he's saying that what if the Straw Hats are the people from the past, the Joy Boy people from the past, and they end up time traveling when they get to Laugh-Tell and creating basically the ancient history that we don't know of yet. When I tell you, there's not much that Oda can do that would make me drop. I'm so serious, bro.
Yeah.
I would get on here and apologize to the world.
Honestly, I do hate it too. Like, it's bad to me.
I'd hate it so much.
All right, but what if it was not?
No.
No. What if it wasn't the Straw Hats, right? Like, not all of them, and there's no time travel, but it was just Luffy.
No.
As in, what I mean is, you ever see?
I get what you're saying.
I was watching. Way back. This is a long time ago. I used to read the what's it called? God of High School, right? And it's kind of like the whole Monkey King thing.
Are you spoiling?
You definitely spoiling God of High School.
Yo, what if I wanted to watch that?
My bad.
Yo, actually, I showed Lawrence this.
Oh my goodness!
It had me dying laughing. Like,
Oda is hilarious, bro.
I can't, bro.
Yo.
I don't know if many people peep this, but look at this picture, yo. Look at this picture. So random. What do you think of when you see this picture right here? Oh, shoot.
What picture? A Monkey King.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Lionel's showing us.
Just forget the audience.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we're talking to people. So it's chapter 593 on Sabaody Archipelago. We see Devon for the first time. That's his name, right?
It's not the first time.
Duval. Yeah, Duval on the Grand Line. Well, on the Grand Line where we see him in this chapter. And there's like a Monkey King looking guy.
Yo, but all his crew are monkey with staffs and everything.
He does have the gear fit eyebrows.
Yeah, but he's like fodder though.
Yeah, he made a father. He has the little thing on his head.
That's Joy Boy, bro.
Yeah. He came to the future.
They got the staff.
He came back.
They got tails.
He came back to make a comeback.
I don't mean to sound like this like disparaging about your comment or anything. Thank you so much for the donation. I just hate time travel as a plot device.
Yeah, he does.
And we've already tapped into it, and it's been done at least as good as it could be. Where people who are existing now impacted the past, and now we're living in the results. It just never works. It just doesn't. Sorry. We got another 2 from Mike Super 17. It says, "Wary, let him know Seb be like, I just know." I just be knowing, man. I be knowing. We got another 10 from Who Cares. It says, "The myth of the sun god portrays him holding a sword and a spear. Do you guys think these are real items that can be found in the world, or could these somehow be representations of Zoro and Nami?" I believe it's the latter part. I believe the spear is actually Sanji and not Nami. There's a reason for that. It's a great video from another fellow YouTuber on One Piece called Middleway. I would definitely say check it out. But he taps directly into the sword and the spear and why the sword is Zoro and the spear is Sanji. It's also not the first time we see the sword and spear dynamic in the show. Noland and Calgara are another example of the sword and the spear.
Yeah, because I thought of, like, for example, for Joy Boy, if the sword and the spear are like his greatest companions, but Luffy doesn't use any weapons, it would be Zoro and Sanji.
So you don't think any of them are 1 of the 12?
It could be.
It could be.
Yeah.
It very well could be. I hope it's not Yoru. Because then Mihoko's really didn't blacken that, but I'm playing. We got another 2 from Anime Reality. It says, whose stock is going up and down most in 2024?
Dragon's stock should be all the way up.
It should go up
this year.
Yeah.
The person's stock that's gonna go all the way down, probably the Gorosei.
I was thinking Akainu's.
Really?
No way.
I would hate that.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that.
I was thinking Blackbeard for some reason. I don't know.
Down?
I mean, his stock has been going down like late of last year to now. So I would say his stock is already going down.
Because, real quick, we're already seeing Luffy, like, how much he's accelerating, right? At a place where it's like, all right, Eam's going to be his opponent. and we're seeing where he's kind of leaving the Ambrose in the dust. Is Akainu really going to be an opponent for Luffy? That's going to like actually give him a fight, you know?
I'm gonna say yeah.
Yeah.
Akainu's going to be that strong?
I'm gonna say yeah too,
Okay.
man.
Yeah.
Akainu out here, bro. Damn, I don't have time to do this. My bad. I was gonna do a stock market poll. I might do it later. But all right, we got another 5 from Invis. It says, "Yo, I love the podcast. All the work you guys do and all the work you guys do put in to make a fun place where." Every week, I can't read this. Yo, I love the podcast, and I love all the work you guys put in to make it a fun place to be every week. Absolutely keep on rising, my guys. Thank you, Invis.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry,
Appreciate that.
I butchered your super chat. We got
Yeah,
another
Sebastian
5.
has to sign it out.
Shut up. I hate you, Marv. We got another 5 from Larry 302. It says, "I'm a massive Kaido eater."
What does that mean?
I'm not gonna break that down.
Listen, bro, if you're gonna say something that I'm gonna say, donate 100, bro. All right, make it believable. Stand on business.
Oh my God. We got another 7-month membership to Nakama status from Anthony. It says, "Thoughts on Loki saving Kid and weaponizing him." Oh my God. Weaponizing him?
To Loki?
The prince or king
I know. Why
Elbaf.
would he save Kid?
I'm under
He's
the
gonna
belief,
weaponize him.
I'm under the belief that Shanks' crew is just gonna get out of the water.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Kid doesn't serve any purpose in the future of the story.
Damn.
So I don't see him needing to be saved.
Yo,
That's just how I feel.
I just don't envision Shanks like straight up like technically they did what Shanks demanded of them.
Okay.
It was like, yo, give us the poneglyphs or I'm murking you. So he bodied dude and they were like, yo, here's the poneglyph rubbings. Like, you think Shanks is just then like, sucks to suck.
would that-
Like, I don't see him doing that.
would that change your view of Shanks if he just say left him like?
I
left
would
him-
love it.
It's like,
I'd be with it.
I'm done here.
I'd be
Takes
with
off.
it. It's just,
Honestly?
that's
That'd be
not
savage.
sketch at this
I don't
point.
know what because again Shanks is a pirate, so like I know he's like they say already they're not saints or whatever. They don't go out of their way to save people. They just like they're similar to Luffy. So I can see either or. Shanks said I feel pity for a person that would save him. Also, I'm thinking, nah, bro, he lived his life like he was a pirate.
He lived his life is crazy.
Yo, he's a pirate. He's a part of this gang. He part of the game. He knew what it was. That's it. I can see either or.
He lived
bro.
his life.
He lived his life,
He
man.
lived his life, yo.
But ultimately, he left some other crews alive on Kid's, crew. So he's just like, all right, they're gonna save him. I'm out.
I can see either or, bro.
Y'all know my theory, bro. Y'all know my theory. Anyway, we got another 4-month membership to Nakama status from Alan Wells. It says, "What are you guys' hopes for S-Flamingo? That he stunts like his daddy, bro.
Stunning like my daddy.
Put that Wayne on, man. Start stunting.
Wait, who?
He gonna do better than Doflamingo. What you mean?
Damn, bro. That's a lot.
Who we talking about?
S-Flamingo.
Oh, nah, man. He ain't doing nothing.
I'll say this.
Yo, what's up with him
I
today?
don't know, man. I don't know what my hopes are for him. The Seraphim are they're like a late game piece to make the army that we're fighting in the end stronger. Like I don't think they play such a role where they're gonna be you know what I mean? Like they're just people you need to defeat. Like I don't think they're gonna have their own agendas or arcs where it's like, yo, we gotta beat S-Flamingo in this arc. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm tripping, but
Yeah.
I don't see it. You think so?
All right, so I know it's not gonna happen, but I think it would be kind of cool to have like some extra exposition or to create a general interest for the Seraphim by having like them. You know how like the S Snake is starting to have like thoughts and feelings, and she's starting to act out, and even Vegapunk was like, "Yo, I don't know why they're acting that way. I can't control them to a degree." That's interesting. What if Flamingo ends up going to Impel Down and just talks to Doflamingo? And he's like, yo, like, what am I? Like, if you gave him that, like, extra thread to make them even more interesting, there's not enough story for it. But that would be an extra plot that I think I would be super interested in seeing as, like, an OVA or, like, a mini-movie or something like that.
Question though.
And then the Seraphim band together and start turning against everybody.
Are we gonna
That would
bring
be
out?
fire.
Would he? That Doflamingo, with his person at Doflamingo, would he free him or take him out?
He would.
That would be crazy.
So I don't think 𝗏𝗶𝐻 has any. Oh, you mean the
Seraphim? Like, all right, here.
S-Flamingo.
I have the real one. Does he free him or does he take him out?
Yeah.
I think.
It'd be
No,
interesting.
I actually don't know.
I don't know either.
So there's this innate. If you're talking about how 𝗏𝗶𝐻 is as a person, right, and having it correlate to what the Seraphim are.
They'll see an advantage in each other.
Right. So the other piece is 𝗏𝗶𝐻 has this like innate desire to have a family in some way, whether he's manipulating them or not. I could see S-Flamingo like, yo, you're my dad. I'm gonna manipulate you. I had to clip my actual dad, but you're the dad that we needed, right? So like, I could be the cortisone that you needed, and now
That's all I was gonna say.
You know what I'm
You'd
saying?
be the new cortisone.
So
That's crazy.
It sounds dope.
yo, I like it.
Yeah, that's what I was trying
Yo,
to get to.
Seraphim stock. I was about to put Seraphim stocks down. Seraphim stocks up. Seraphim stocks
So they
up.
start playing off each other's emotions, like, and just feeding off each other. Pretty much.
Yo,
what I'm saying.
that means Boa.
They'd be like, twin!
I feel like Boa's gonna like she's gonna take out the real one to be with Luffy.
Nah, that's why. Start beefing.
My man.
Yo.
That's my man.
Yeah. I like it.
Guys, if you haven't liked the stream yet, like the stream for us.
Yeah, we're gonna get the calls. We just gotta get through all the super chats first,
Yeah,
guys.
we're
trying.
gonna get to calls.
Yeah. We got another 5 from Ty. It's their 3rd super chat, but no words. You know the game, Ty. You know the game.
Thank you, Ty.
Thank you.
TT.
Thank you. We got another 5 from Straw Hat Ronnie. It says, I'm a massive Mihawk eater. I feel like they're saying this just so that they can clip me saying that. I'm realizing that.
I don't understand what these
I'm
mean.
realizing it
don't
now, bro.
understand.
What are you talking about?
Exactly.
I'm realizing it now. We got another 10 from Mamba Kid. It says, big fan of the show. Y'all have been killing it with a flame emoji. What fight would you guys like to see the most before the show ends? It could be a flashback or a future fight. Mine would be Rocks versus Roger and Garp. That's a great one.
Akainu versus 𝗏𝗏𝐻𝐾. I say it every time. I want to see Akainu versus 𝗏𝗏𝐻𝐾.
Nah, what he said, but take out Garp. Rocks versus Roger.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Lawrence didn't say it, though.
I think you okay. I want to see the original Joy Boy versus I guess it's this 𝗚. I won't say original 𝗚, but I'm pretty sure it's the same one. So
Yeah.
like, so I could also like you could compare, you know, how that fight went with like Luffy's version of Joy Boy.
Luffy versus Shanks. I know I talk a lot of crap about not seeing it ever, but it would be great to see it. Yeah, we ain't seen it though. We got another 5.
Better.
That was Mama Kid's first super chat. So thank you so much, Mama.
Thank you.
We got another 5 from Zeus Garcia. It says, wouldn't Mihawk's Haki be the opposite of Shanks, and it's fully compressed in the sword, making it a permanent black blade? We just don't know how the blackening blade thing works.
We don't
Yeah.
know.
we
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
very possible that's the case. We just don't know.
But that's one of the arguments too, is that because the blade is black, people assume that Mihawk made it black. That's an assumption 1. Assumption 2 is saying that a black blade is stronger than a person's overall will. And I don't think that's necessarily true. Because I'm never going to say in a million years, unless Mihawk proves something out of this world, that his Haki's stronger than Whitebeard's and his Haki's stronger than Roger's. Neither of those gentlemen had black blades. So for me to be like, yeah, Mihawk got it,
bro.
like that doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't even
personally.
compute
Yeah, it
into
doesn't
the
make
story.
sense.
Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't move in that way. He hasn't. Again, we didn't see Mihawk's drive to be the world's strongest swordsman or whatever. But like, he's actively acknowledged that there's a more difficult thing to accomplish than this.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
Like, why do I have the goated Haki and this goated sword then? If there's people I can actively identify are trying to do something more difficult.
And you know what's crazy? That kind of disrespects Mihawk.
It do.
Because then you're saying he's just the sword.
Right.
And I don't like when you say things like that about Mihawk because I feel like he should be held to a higher standard than just, I'm my sword.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful. Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah, we got another 5 from Walfa. It says, can good enough Haki usage cancel out Blackbeard's devil fruit? I'm sure it can.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm
Yeah.
sure it can.
Hockey over everything.
Yeah.
That was Walfa's first super chat. So many first super chats today. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
We got another 2 from Luis Rodriguez. I hope it's box. It's not box. It says, I'm sure y'all know Naruto beats Luffy with a thinking emoji.
You sure about that?
I don't know that.
Yeah, I can't say that.
I don't care what y'all got to say.
Revisit that question at the end of the show, Luffy.
I don't think we need to.
No,
One of them
seriously.
is the realest MC to ever do it, and the other one is Naruto.
Yeah.
We got 5 from Celestial Donkey.
Yo, seriously,
It says, keep the super chats going till the end. Hashtag fucking K. Hashtag Seth has to read this.
Thank you. Listen, guys, we're trying to get to phone calls.
Yeah.
We just got to answer super chats.
I think I missed one here, but CD donated like 20 or 40 or 50 memberships. Thank you so much, CD.
Thank you, CD.
I don't know if it disappeared
I think
or
he
what,
donated
but
40.
yeah,
for sure.
it was a lot.
Thank you, CD.
Throw the fists up for CD, y'all.
Yes.
We got another 5 from Tai Tai. It says, I wish OP made trades like the NBA so Usopp can get booted out of the Straw Hats. I'm tired of watching him run from people every arc. Is this Terrell?
I have no idea.
Yo, is that Terrell, Tai Tai?
I don't think so.
That is funny.
One Piece. Yo, give us your favorite One Piece trade. It's a fantasy basketball league or football league, and you can trade people from one pirate ship to another or whatever. Make the trades, man. What's fair and reasonable?
Is it only pirates?
Whatever.
You know what we
Marines
should
too.
do? You know what we should do? That's so interesting. Maybe we'll have like a 30-minute segment where like we'll be designated. We'll designate each other as like crews and be like, all right, let's trade, and then we'll trade amongst each other.
That'd be cool. Yeah, I mean, we did.
Yeah,
we did the draft, right?
Yeah,
A
we
few
did a
times.
snake
We did a
draft.
snake draft.
But that was with all characters.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, yo, you got
a team.
You got the buggy crew.
Yeah, you
Like,
got
Oh no.
make a Yonko crew, but you start off with like you know.
No. You give somebody a crew like that's already established.
Oh, okay.
So yo, you got the Blackbeard Pirates, you got the Shanks Pirates, or like you got the White Bear Pirates, or I got the Alvito Pirates, and I'm like, all right, let's trade.
Alvito Pirates is crazy. I gotta start with Alvito Pirates.
But we could probably
That is
You
crazy.
said I got the
No,
White Bear Pirates.
I'm using the
example.
diversity of the show.
Okay.
I'm saying we obviously
If I'm
get
starting off
the
the
crew.
Alvito Pirates, I'm gonna just leave.
I'm making
no.
trades with cash consideration.
But that's what I'm saying. Like if I was to do
I got
like
future picks.
if I was to do like if we did like the lower tier pirates
Yeah.
and we choose between them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was just using it as like a range.
I like it. I like
Are
that.
we shooting ourselves, or are we gonna have like
No,
someone else choose it?
we'd have like
maybe
we'll
about
be
night
like,
or something, I
yo,
don't
this is the tier list. Pick between the crews. You pick one for Lino. Lino picks one for Seb. Seb picks one for me.
Oh, okay.
And then we just trade amongst each other.
I was gonna say, all right, we have.
And then we could be like, yo, who has the best crew?
Okay.
Yeah,
I like it.
yeah.
Thank you, Ty, for giving us a dope idea. We got another 5 from Jesus Reigns, Jalen. It says, who do y'all think gets the final hit on Saturn? Praise God, bros. And that was Jalen's 10th super chat, so thank you.
Thank you.
It'd be dope if it was Kuma. I don't think it will be. It's gonna be. It's
I'm
gonna be Luffy.
I'm gonna be
Bonney.
1,000%, bro. I hope Kuma knocks his ball out, bro. Yo, if real talk, if Kuma just one shot at Saturn right now, bro.
That is like crazy.
That's insane. Word.
Yeah,
Honestly,
seriously.
I'd be upset.
I'd
Even
be
though
upset
he
too.
deserves it.
I'd be happy, but I'd be like,
100%.
bro, what we doing?
Yeah, I'll be like,
Yeah.
that was a letdown.
Like
but
end
he
game
deserves
person,
it.
he gets one shot at, like that's like
Yeah, that's crazy.
that's wild.
I wouldn't mind it.
Put a poll up.
I mean, he again, like Lawrence said, he deserves it. Yo.
He deserves it. It would have to be like the punch, like the magnitude of the punch, like that he put in. I don't know. It's
Dad hockey, bro.
Yeah, that's the only reason for
I
it.
still think it's got to be Luffy. Well, it's One Piece, bro.
I mean, I get you, but I'm thinking like Luffy doesn't fully fit there for it.
Or a plot twist, Zoro takes him out.
That would be wild.
Yeah, because I still I don't want to get to the newest chapter. All right, I want to stop.
What chapter? Chapter drop?
No, the one we didn't go over.
We went over all the
We
chapters.
went over.
See, you don't be here, bro.
He wasn't here.
I wasn't
See?
here either.
See?
But I know. You don't be watching the street? Yo, you just
I was watching.
You see what I mean,
Yo,
bro?
I went over it.
Y'all
I'm
see
sorry.
how Lionel get down, bro? He
Yeah,
don't
I
care
went
about
over it.
y'all.
Yeah, I
He
went
don't
over
care
it,
about
so-
us,
Terrible,
bro.
I don't care about
You're
your
the
family.
worst
No.
man ever.
No,
bro.
I whatever. I just forgot because I didn't want to. I'm so conscious about spoiling, yo. I'm just saying.
Chapter been out for 2 weeks, man. Anyway,
Hey, threw me off the schedule. Shut
we
up.
got another 5 from Larry302. It says, do y'all think current Zoro can beat by glorious King Kaido that fought Odin 20 years ago?
No.
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 It's definitely a no for me.
Yeah, I feel like I want to say yes, but it's no. It is still no. Damn, 20 years ago?
Zo's not ready yet.
Lawrence? Jinx, you owe me something.
Honestly,
Cream, thank you.
Kaido's 39, Zoro's 21.
Come on, man. It's 20 years ago.
The one that fought Odin, what's up?
Yeah.
I know.
Why do you need math, bro?
Huh?
Why are you mathing for?
No, because what I saw Kaido's strength back then, you know, like to me he wasn't using what he was using now.
That's what
Obvious.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's
so-
obvious.
but-
That don't matter, though.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I think it
And
does.
no, if you
He
try-
can cut him.
No, but the thing is, you trying to tell me that Odin couldn't, Kaido couldn't do what he's doing now 20 years ago? That's ridiculous.
No,
No, it's not ridiculous.
No, it's
No,
not
he can't.
ridiculous.
What do you mean?
That's
Yeah.
not ridiculous.
I don't think Kaido was a sky splitter back then.
I
At
think
all.
he was.
Why?
I think he was.
Why?
But I don't have the same thought process
No,
as Lino. I'm
no.
not saying that Kaido had more.
No.
I'm saying that Zoro's just not stronger than Odin even right now.
Yeah.
But Odin didn't get a fair ones with
But
him.
no, but listen.
In general, he had to
Are
fight
you talking about his
10,000
ability
people.
or his hockey?
But I don't think Kaido. I don't think he had an awakened ability back then.
It doesn't
You get
matter
what I'm
the
saying?
awakening.
I don't
'Cause
think he
talking
was
to Lawrence.
anywhere near
So
what he is
This
now.
is what I was trying to argue. Like, she's trying to tell me that people who ate fruits just got it. Like Sabo, Big Mom, and Kaku, and Khalifa, whatever, able to do what they're able to do, just getting it. When Kaido got it 18 years later, and you're able to do half the stuff they're doing, doesn't make sense. So, you don't know. No, Sabo just ate the fruit, able to do Fire Fist, what Ace was able to do.
Yo, bro, he punched.
No.
That's not some extreme thing, bro.
You talking about Blackbeard? No, Blackbeard able to do what Whitebeard's doing. Grab this air
After
and throw
witnessing
it.
Whitebeard
No,
do it
it
for
is.
decades.
No, good. Big Mom, 5 years old, able to make two sun like beings, like
Lionel.
the sun like being and the lightning being.
So you
5 years old.
You think Kaido was casually flame clouding at that time? Like you think he could just do all the stuff, all the things that showed that he was able to do with his Del fruit.
If other
20
things,
years ago,
so you're saying
when he did literally like 2 other things.
Yeah.
He like spammed Borrow Breath and didn't even use the gust.
So wait. So what's harder, a mythical Zoan or a regular Zoan? Because Kaku was pretty much able to do all the stuff he was able to do, first getting the fruit. But Kaido, who's way stronger and better than Kaku, can't do that. Are you serious? Does that make sense to you?
Lionel.
Does that make sense to you? Kaido's way stronger than Kaku. He gets the mythical Zoan. He's able to.
I don't even know why you bringing up Kaido, bro.
No, that's my point I'm making. If all these people were able to just eat the fruit and able to do so much stuff, but Kaido, it took him 18 years or more to do what he's able to do now.
I'm just saying
doesn't make any sense.
He couldn't. I don't think he could do all the things that he was doing on that rooftop.
I think he could,
and I don't.
Why? Because Kaido's a beast.
Yo, you think you can reach a point where you just can't grow with your fruit anymore?
No,
that's what you're telling me.
I'm talking about Luffy, even Luffy,
and
who
he's
ate the
still
fruit, young fruit.
learning.
Yeah, but he's 19, able to do Gear 5,
bro.
19 Gear 5. But Kaido, eating the fruit, mythical zone, same thing. Except it's a mythical god. Take him 20 years or more to do what Luffy's able to do now. Does that make sense to you? Luffy's only had this fruit for maybe either like 12 years.
Luffy's the main character.
12
bro.
years. No, 12 years took Luffy to do this. But Kaido takes longer. But Kaido's stronger than Luffy. Yeah, Kaido's stronger than all these other people. Yeah, why does it take him longer to do this? Why? No, explain to me. Why does it take Kaido do longer to do the stuff that half the people in One Piece at a younger age able to do?
Okay.
Explain to me.
So let me ask you this. Do you think Big Mom was just like, yo, at 17, I could take 30 years of my own life and do this and pump? Like, no, bro. You get what I'm saying? She had to figure that out over time. She had to dabble in different fruits and different uses of the fruit.
Wait, so you tell me at a young age, she took away many years of her life just to make that son?
What I'm saying, no.
No, good, because we saw her again. We saw her with the sun and the lightning at age what?
Okay.
Already have it, and she had a 500 million bounty.
It's funny because I know Lionel's yelling and he's upset because deep down this is just about the Odin thing.
No, it's not.
Yo, it is.
No, it's
Yo,
not.
it is.
No, it's
Yo,
not.
I know
No,
you.
it's not.
I know you,
No,
bro.
no, it's
I
not.
know you, bro.
I told the Lords, it doesn't make sense.
Kaido didn't plateau,
No,
bro.
no, it doesn't make sense.
He didn't
No,
plateau.
If you go by it, it doesn't make sense how people could reach so much levels and able to do their fruits so much earlier than Kaido. Yet they're not as strong as Kaido. The only one exception is Big Mom, and yet she's able to do that at an early age.
Either way, even if you're right about the devil fruit aspect,
No,
which you could be, I'll acknowledge that. You
No,
could
it
be.
makes sense. Why?
You could be.
No, question it.
The hockey
Why?
still ain't where it need to be.
You don't know Kaido.
I know it.
You're trying to tell me that Odin had better hockey than Kaido?
At that time,
We don't know that.
when they fought,
We
Odin's
don't know.
hockey was better.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
God,
we don't.
We know that.
They're the same age
Oh my
and the
God,
same prodigy.
bro.
There's both potential was high
Lionel,
rocket.
Why?
No.
Why?
No. Their both potential was skyrocket. Had a boundary.
But apparently, okay, they both had this amazing
No,
potential.
yeah.
Apparently, one of them didn't do jack with that potential over 20 years. He plateaued and didn't get any stronger.
I never said you didn't.
That's what you're saying
No,
right
I didn't.
now.
No, I didn't. I'm just saying that.
Am I tripping?
No, I'm saying who's strong to fight Kaido that make him bring him to that level besides Whitebeard,
Oh my God.
Sengoku, Garp, and all that killing Kaido didn't really fight like that until later on, or back in the past. Okay, it was Garp. No, it was Garp fighting Kaido. Was Sengoku fighting Kaido? Was Whitebeard fighting Kaido? Was Big Mom fighting Kaido like that? No. You gotta say some random named undude that Oda made up through the 20 years that, alright, like Bullet. Bullet's one of them. Alright,
my
some
God,
random dude
bro.
that came out of nowhere. Yeah, that was that strong that fought Kaido. That can reach his strength. Because again, what hurts Kaido? It's advanced conquerors and advanced 𝗏𝐿 Haki. Name any other person that has that besides the top.
They said Lionel playing like he about to lose his spot.
I'm just saying, give me a character that has that. Then a weird talk.
So, I know Lawrence wants to dive into this a
Oh
little
my
bit.
God,
we still
bro.
got to do calls.
I know, bro.
I do want to say one thing. At first, I didn't agree with Lionel. I didn't.
Okay.
I've always been under the belief that Kaido definitely got stronger after 20 years. I think that's relatively acceptable, right? Like,
Yeah.
people get stronger after a certain
Yeah.
time. All right. The one person we could look at and be like, yo, did Kaido have the abilities of what he has now with his Devil Fruit? Who can prove that? I think the only person we could look at is Momonosuke. He had his Devil Fruit for like less than a couple months, and he was able to do the flame clouds, and he turned into his dragon form, and he was in his adult form. You know what I'm saying?
He had to be in high leverage situations, and that fruit is artificially created from Vegapunk. Who knows if it allows you to access those things earlier or not?
That's an interesting variable. But what I will say is, Momonosuke was placed into high leverage situations. Kaido's consistently fighting the greatest people on the planet in One Piece.
Not according to Lionel.
So it's like,
That's not true.
yo, I would have to assume if you're constantly banging out with the world's strongest man, Rocks, Big Mom, who's the strongest woman on the planet, it's like, bro, I gotta suspect that you probably had those abilities. You just weren't using them, but your hockey just wasn't there yet. So that's my take. But Lawrence, real quick, so we can move on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, honestly, thinking about it, 'cause it wasn't even their argument, but like it was. I thought about, I got Kaido because, for example, with the Odin argument, I believe Kaido was stronger than Odin, and I do believe he had hockey, but also we know that Kaido also holds back. I do believe at the time he was still underestimating Odin, but also it said through those 5 years with Odin being on Whitebeard's crew and Roger's crew, it said Odin become this invincible swordsman, this invincible fighter, yet still lost to Kaido.
Yeah.
Right? So I believe Kaido also holds back, and he was looking down on them from the beginning. So I just believe Zoro's not there yet to be invincible. Like that title of invincible, Zoro's not to get that title yet. So
Good boxing match, though. Appreciate it.
I started thinking to myself.
Oh man, I gotta wrap these super chats up. We got another 2 from Red Hair Shank Them. It says, "F them calls. I'm with you, CD." Chill.
Everybody's like, yo, I just want to call up.
Bro. We got another 2 from Young Lou. It says, "Yo, Seb Doll finally got animated. Talk to me." What's up?
with you,
I don't think-
Larry showed me a pic.
Yeah,
man.
she just doesn't look as good as the manga. I will say that.
I gotta see how
She looks more attractive in the manga.
I gotta see how she walking. We got another 10 from CD. It says, for a second, I couldn't tell the difference between the twins. They are taking twinning to the next level, dressing the same except for the shades being the only difference. Hashtag.
Oh yeah, you guys have
What?
the sweatshirts on.
Yeah.
I have a beard.
Hashtag Seb has to read this. Thank you, CD. We got another 5 from Cigar Varsani. It says, why are we getting a remake? My theory is because Oda is so peed off that they drew Shanks' arm in that one scene that he's redoing the whole thing. Yo, imagine. It took him, what, 10 years? Oh, man.
I think most anime should take this route overall.
If they're this long, yeah. Like, it just, the ability to animate has increased so well. Like, it's at a such different, like, scope of what's possible now.
Yeah.
Versus what was possible in 1999 or whatever, 2000.
Yeah, just update it.
Just update it.
I'm partially up for the idea of mangaka going back and correcting certain things that just don't go well.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I'm with it.
Like Yu Yu Hakusho. Like, I rewatched the Dark Tournament and I was like, oh yeah, this wasn't as great as I thought it was. But if he was to come back and like redo some of the things, it would be perfect.
You gotta put the work in though.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just, I'm a cash grab, redo this for nostalgia.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that's what they're doing with
That's to
Wit.
be passion.
There has to be an actual passionate dedication to what's happening, and I think they're doing that with. Maybe I'm being biased because it's One Piece, but I think I see more there than what I've seen from others.
It looks like there's passion.
Yeah.
Because of the studio they picked and
Yeah.
the artwork that we've seen from them. Yeah.
We got another 10 from Chris Brownlee. It says, does Oda want us to forget that Blackbeard is also an egghead? Do you think he's stealing all the tech while Saturn and Luffy are busy? And will he leave with the traitor Vegapunk? I haven't thought about the Blackbeard aspect of the egghead arc in a while. I do want to say, when they did the flash cut or whatever to Blackbeard's ship being there, I don't know. Like, I didn't see any other Marine ships around.
Yeah.
So, like, was that before the Marines came at all? Is it after Egghead is over? I gotta remember what the timeline is on the ship showing up at all. So, like, are we technically in a flashback right now? Like, is it current? I think it's present. You know what I'm saying? Like, is the Egghead arc over in the current actual storyline? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know when that ship shows up, so it's just hard to say.
There's two things: the Blackbeard ship and the giant robot,
Yeah.
Iron Robot. You know, that thing we saw it light up. What are the odds Blackbeard also tries to take that? I could see Blackbeard trying to add that to his arsenal.
Blackbeard need to be going after Vegapunk, bro. We got another 5 from Tai Tai. It says, RA need to trade Dragon for some bread to get them resources they need to fight the world government. Dragon is currently useless. Thank you, Tai Tai.
Collect that bounty.
This is your 5th super chat, and I think they're all in this street. So thank you so much. We got another 5 from Wafa. It says, currently 6:17 p.m. CST. Let's see how long this takes. Hashtag no calls. We're getting the calls, goddammit.
Argument.
We got another 2
debate.
from Anime Reality. It says, Lionel stomp in the yard. Go off. Hashtag hockey flu. We got another 280. It says, Seb used his gaslight fruit awakening.
It's about time, bro. About time y'all started saying it.
Yo, I get it.
He's such a gaslighter, bro.
They're on to me. Another 2 from Jay the Assassin. This is Larry D. Clown.
Thanks, bro.
And another 5 from Celestial Donkey. It says, hashtag Larry D. Clown, hashtag Lionel the King, hashtag Seb has to read this, hashtag Lawrence, I gotta be here. Oh, man.
All
But
right.
that's all the super chats for now.
Yes, we finally got done with super chats.
Do you want to go to sponsor?
Yeah, thank you everybody. If you haven't liked the video yet, please like the video. We are going to get into the phone calls portion of this episode. So stick with us right after this sponsor.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Have you been struggling lately? Maybe having difficulty sleeping, struggling with a relationship, or suffering from low self-esteem?
Listen, I've been there. We have been there.
If so, then today's BetterHelp wants to help you.
BetterHelp offers licensed therapists who are trained and here to help you out.
Talk to your therapist in a private online environment at your own convenience.
There's a broad range of expertise in BetterHelp's 20,000 therapist network that gives you access to help that may not be available in your area.
You just fill out a questionnaire and it's as simple as that, guys, to help with your specific needs and then get you matched with a therapist under 48 hours.
After that, you schedule a secure video or phone session. Plus, you can exchange unlimited messages and everything you share is confidential.
We signed up for different reasons, and to be honest, it's legit. It helped us out a ton.
You can request a different therapist at any point with no additional charge anytime.
Join the 2+ million people who took charge of their mental health with an experienced BetterHelp therapist.
This offer goes out to all our That One Piece Talk Nakama. You get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/TOPT.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/TOPT.
Thanks to BetterHelp for sponsoring this episode.
Lionel out here yelling at me again.
No, I'm not. We're having a
Yelling at me
conversation.
again.
Stop. Don't do
Crazy, yo.
that. I can't.
Yeah, we can take him. Larry don't need to be here. Larry wants to go do something. Gotcha. Hello, who are you? This is That One Piece Talk. Who are you and how are you? God damn it, I said it wrong.
Hey, I'm 𝘍𝐻𝑇, also Christian Grey. I've been watching and enjoying, and all I gotta say is #Buggy sucks.
Yo, you hung up. Wait, that's it? You said that, kid.
You had nothing else to say, man?
CD about to call right now, bro.
Hey, what's going on? This is That One Piece Talk. Who are you and how are you?
Holy shit, I actually got in.
Language!
Language! What's up, man?
Hey, I gotta tell you guys, I really love the stream. I just started watching it back in December. But for my question, I'm really interested. When did you guys get into One Piece? Did you guys have a friend get you into it? I'm trying to put the rest of my friend group onto it. My friends took so long trying to get me to watch the show.
All right, two things. The twins got us into One Piece. Lawrence was reading the chapter where Luffy falls from the sky from Marineford with Crocodile and Buggy and Jinbei and stuff, and he was explaining to me about basically what was happening. So in order for you to get your friends into One Piece, you have to spoil some stuff. That's essentially what you gotta do. That's how I got Merlin in. That's how I got Charles in. It's how the twins got me in. It's kind of how we got Larry in. You gotta spoil something. Just don't spoil all the stuff. But like they told me about Luffy trying to save his brother, and I was like, Luffy got a brother. He's teaming up with Buggy because I was vaguely familiar with the series and who Buggy was and Crocodile was, but like it was just so heat. Like that storyline was so heat to me. Is what got us into it. But the twins, I don't know exactly what y'all story is for.
Well, I got One Piece into like high school. Like I would just I was in graphic designing, so this guy was reading One Piece, and I was just asking him a question about it because I'm like, I remember the Four Kids, and we all remember the Four Kids. It was terrible.
Oh my God.
It was bad. So like, and he was telling me about the Japanese version. It was way better. And he was telling me about the part he was telling me about was when Luke was in Elbow Down and him meeting Ball Hancock, and she's actually interested in Luffy. I'm like, oh, is he is he interested in her? And like, no, he's talking about her pooping, like and stuff like that.
And
so
this is what got you into this?
Yeah, I was gonna say this is what got you.
Weird. I don't know. But the main thing he told me about
this guy's a pervert.
No, amazing guy. Like he started talking about Luffy's father, and I didn't.
Oh my God!
Shut up. And so he talked about Dragon a little bit, but I was just like, this seems kind of interesting. You know what? I'll give it a try. So that's like pretty much where I was like, but I don't fully remember. But I remember him mentioning Luffy's father and Luffy being Elbow Down and Bell Hancock. That's the sum of it. But so I started watching it again.
And so me and Lionel started watching One Piece around the same time. And then we both dropped it around the same time because the Four Kids dubbed. That's what Lionel was mentioning. And then when he heard from that kid about the Japanese version, Lawrence goes to me, yo, Lawrence, the Japanese version is better. And then I was like, all right.
Truer words, bro. Truer words have never been spoken.
And then, I've been hooked ever since.
Larry?
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly what it was that got you. I just remember we all were like, your favorite character is going to be Ace. I remember that.
Yeah. I remember I was coming down the stairs from the attic, I think I was about to leave to like go somewhere, and then I just saw Lawrence in the computer room, and he was watching Thriller Bark, and then Kuma just landed on Thriller Bark, and he saw Nami in like the wedding dress, and Perona was about to fight him. And I was like, yo, why does this dude look so damn weird? And then I was like, yo, his body is so weirdly shaped. And then, because Kuma has these really stubby legs and this huge, massive upper body. And he has barriers. Yeah. And he's holding a Bible. So I was like, if you said that to somebody that wasn't watching the show, you'd be like, what are you talking about? And then I just walked out. And then I remember Sebastian was watching something. And then me and him just started watching it together. Yeah. How about you, bro?
Well, I mean, Seb, you kind of commented earlier about, you know, the scene where you saw what happened to Luffy's brother, Ace, kind of got you into it. Yeah, I kind of knew what happened to Luffy's brother way before I started watching, but my friends got all into it when we were in junior year of high school during COVID. And it kind of exploded in our friend group, but me and my other friend, we were the last ones who just kind of refused to watch it. We gave him the old, you know, too long excuse. But eventually, freshman year of college, my roommate actually finally got me to start watching it, and I just got hooked, as most people do.
Nice.
Yeah. I think the important part when you try to tell people to get into it, just be like, wait until you finish Alabasta. That's really it. Like, if you finish Alabasta and you still don't like it, then it's over for you.
Yeah. So
Loki, I think One Piece is good from episode 1.
Okay.
That's my hot.
It kind of was bad for me for like 9 episodes.
To me, Baratier is when One Piece gets like good, like where I'm like, okay, I can really see myself watching this. Arlong Park is where I'm like, okay, this is something I would genuinely recommend to other people. Alabasta, to Larry's point, is like the culmination of like, this is what a One Piece arc is like, for real. When you're really into the storytelling and the lore and those payoffs and all that stuff, it's Alabasta. It represents everything that happens in One Piece. That's what every other arc is like. Yeah. So like, if you want to know what it is, get through Alabasta. If you want to be intrigued, I think Baratier is like, Mihawk comes through and like Zoro puts his dream on the like there's stuff there. That's the first like good backstory. You know what I'm saying? Like
there just wasn't any lore until we got to Alabasta.
Yeah.
Because for me it was like, oh, the poneglyph thing is crazy. Like, what is that? Like, if I didn't have that and it was just like a consistent arc of whatever they were doing in Alabasta, I'd be like, yo, this is kind of pointless. I think it starts to hook you in with the characters and feeling sad for them, like Nami and stuff like that. Like, it brings out the emotional side of you. But when you want to stay for the long game, it's like, oh, we got to get that poneglyph.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But what was your name again?
Jacques.
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 Yes. Thank you, Jacques. Yeah, I didn't ask you. I didn't hear your name before, but.
All good.
Yeah, man. But you got anything else?
No, I think I'll let some other people get on call. But you know what, guys? You guys, I think, are probably one of the better podcasts in the anime sphere that I've seen. So many of them, it kind of just like devolves into, you know, random trivia about the show. But you guys bring a lot of personality, and I appreciate that. Keep doing what you do.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for the kind words too.
Thank you.
Of course. Y'all take it easy. Hashtag Kuma Gang.
Hashtag Kuma Gang. I can get behind that one.
Yeah, I can get
They keep poisoning it by adding like Saturn Gang.
Yeah.
Like, what's that? I don't know how you can rep both gangs. I got no problem with Emu Gang.
Nah, that's wild. That's crazy.
Have a good one, Jock.
Yeah, guys.
All right, later. You got issues, bro.
Listen, nightmares, no more dreams.
Guys, we'll get to the super chats after the calls. Hey, what's going on? This is Larry from That One Piece Talk. Who are you and how are you?
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Good evening, folks. This is Shake That Hole. I'm doing
It's Shake! Shake, it's been a minute,
What's
bro!
his name? What?
Shake that hole.
What?
pretty good. You know what?
What's
and
up, man?
I even just queued up for a ranked match in Smite. I'm closing my app right now. I'm closing. I don't care. I'll take the ban. I don't care. Oh, yeah. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, gentlemen.
Happy one for you
Thank
too,
you,
man.
Thank you.
What's up,
Man,
man?
you know what? I could talk about many things, but you know what? This is what I want to speak to y'all about. I like y'all minds. Because we have a lot of these One Piece theories that talk about laugh tail as an afro, elemental hockey, or emu devil or what, right? But no one's ever really spoke about something that I think is most interesting, hidden story. You know, Dragon and Akainu. Why does Dragon and Akainu have this kind of beef? You know, Akainu hates that guy, Dragon's son. He doesn't call Luffy Mugiwara Luffy. So I was curious of what's your opinion on it. What do you think has driven Akainu to maybe have this disdain for Dragon? So I have my theory, and it relates with my name if you catch my drift. Anyways.
Shake that hole. Hey, yo.
What?
Hey, man, you I'm going to say is Will Smith, Jada, and then we'll carry on from there.
I got it.
I can't piece this together.
I got it, bro.
I don't even know if I want to.
All right, so I assume the beef is that Dragon was once like a contemporary of Akainu. They're around the same age. Dragon said he was in the Marines in the
same
past.
exact age.
Yeah, he was in the Marines together. There is a _Shueisha interview that Oda did a while ago, I want to say 2019, 2020, that he referenced like some betrayal or something that happened to somebody that Akainu cared about or whatever, and that it's motivated him to hate pirates since, or have this like aggressive demeanor against pirates.
It's on YouTube. You can find this.
It's written. It's written. If you're in the Discord, I think you're in the Discord. I can probably try to find it and send it to you if anything.
Oh, for sure.
But I'm pretty sure that him leaving the Marines put Akainu in a spot that he didn't like, or just in general, like they might have had some like camaraderie there, where it's like we're going up in the ranks together, and like you're just abandoning this, and he feels a way about it. That I guess humanizes Akainu a little more than I would like. But overall, I do think it's something where they were coming up together, and him leaving has sparked this rage. I don't know if it's a relationship thing, like you were implying, like maybe he took his girl or whatever. I think that's a little too.
You get the vibe.
That's a little too surface level for me. If it's like, yo, Akainu used to date Luffy's mom and Dragon took her, it's like, all right, bro, we're in high school.
Yeah,
like, I don't care.
Wouldn't you hate wouldn't you hate Luffy too? You see the son of the woman that you used to love. I don't know.
I can promise you, I'm not murdering anybody because I got my girl took, bro.
In the world like that, you wouldn't?
I think I would hate Akainu for that, and I don't want to hate Akainu. That's so
you
lame.
Dragon, so you got to make the son feel the pain that the father caused upon you.
No.
Yes.
That's some Don Chinjao stuff.
Maybe I'm wilding.
I can see it. I wouldn't care for it. Personally,
I think Oda's spicy. Oda is spicy, man.
Spicy.
I thought of pretty much like what Sebastian said, like they're the same as like age, and I thought if they could have actually been like maybe something similar to what Ace and Luffy or Sabo, they could have been sworn brothers for justice, but something
punching
happened.
Battleship bags, you think?
Huh?
You think they were punching the battleship like Dragon? I mean, Garp taught Kobe to punch the battleships to make them stronger, and like Aokiji, you think maybe they were training up like together like that? They were both was, I don't know. That's what I'm just having an idea of, because he's Garp's son.
I mean, it's very possible because I wouldn't doubt that Garp, like he trained Kobe in that, but he didn't train his son doing that. I don't know, but the fact that Dragon was a Marine. And like he showed that he's been there in the Marines for a while, and he's probably started at the same time as Akainu. I think they had some type of relationship that they were, maybe again, I don't know. Like this is just all theory that they could have had a sworn brotherly justice type of thing. They had the same justice at one point. Then Dragon or something happened where Dragon decided to choose a different choice, or Akainu chose a different choice, and while that's why Akainu chose like absolute justice or something. Like, his justice changed. Because Akainu's, because of Dragon's choice, I've seen something like that.
Two sides of the same coin, you mean?
Yeah.
Kind of. Something like that. But, I don't know, we don't know their history like that, but the fact that I think they may have some connection to each other is kind of interesting. That makes their story a little more interesting. But again, that's just all theory.
You really think Dragon just out here dirty macking, bro? That's sweet.
Yeah, I never thought about stealing a girl. That never crossed my mind.
Out here.
That's funny and wild. I don't know.
I think so, 100%. Dragon got that dog in him. People call him a fraud, but I think he got that dog in him.
Mr. Steal Your Girl, bro.
For me, it's
man,
like...
I'm just happy to talk to y'all, man. Honestly, y'all amazing.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate.
My bad. I'm glazing too much. I apologize.
Nah, this is the least glazing you've ever done, which is crazy.
Oh.
I expected a lot more activation, for lack of a better word.
So
I'm off tomorrow too, man. I'm like,
What?
hey,
I am.
Don't let me.
So I'll tickle your brain for a little bit. I always
tickle away, Larry.
Like, what is going on?
So I will say this. I've always had this question in my mind. If Akainu's willing to murk other Marines that don't side with his perspective of justice, like he did at the Marineford War arc, why didn't he just end Aokiji when he could have? That's never really made sense to me. So I said to myself, once the dragon information about him being Marine came out, was that he probably saw a little bit of dragon in Aokiji when they fought. There might have been a relationship between him and Dragon when they were coming up where they were actually rivals. And I think sometimes we got to look at the movies for inspiration on ideas, right? That idea came from the One Piece movie Z with Zephyr. And he trained the three admirals. Even though it's not canon, Oda likes to play with the ideas from movies and add it into the story of canon, right? So maybe...
Wait, that's not canon?
No, it's not canon.
Okay.
So for us, it's like, okay, maybe Aokiji, Kizaru, they came up together or whatever, but Akainu and Dragon came up. Because Akainu looks a little bit older than them. I don't know the ages of all three of them, but I'm sure Akainu's probably the oldest one, Lionel.
No, Kizaru is. He's 58.
Yeah, Kizaru's older.
Oh,
He's 58, and I think Akainu's like 55.
So Aokiji must have been the new admiral amongst the three that we know of. But Dragon was probably in contention of being one of the admirals. So in my mind, it's like that's the reason why Aokiji never got put to his grave.
The Brotherhood maybe aspect or something like that, I'm thinking.
Yeah, he's probably angry about it too. I mean, we saw Garp was angry with his son not following after his footsteps. So,
But I find it interesting when you said that Akainu was angry at pirates, but the thing is, Dragon didn't become a pirate. He became a revolutionary.
exactly.
It's
That
different
is
than
true.
pirates. So I'm thinking, why is his anger towards pirates and not revolutionaries?
Well, technically, it's the same thing, bro. I'm gonna be
I
honest
mean,
with
they're
you.
both going
They
against
sail on
it.
ships and not paying
Is
taxes.
it the same thing though, Rich?
The thing is that like Akainu doesn't care about how do I say this? Like his priority is the Marines, not so much the world government. He even butt heads with the leadership of the world government. So
I think it's just opposition.
yeah, so it's like, how do I say this?
All out get put down?
Yeah, in his mind, it's like, yo, you're sailing a flag and you're actively challenging like my status quo, what my agenda is, my whole like the peace of the world. Like you're disturbing it, whether you want to say it's revolution or not. You're disturbing the peace, and in his mind, it's like you have to go, and you're all just pirates to me. Like the labels don't matter. What you're doing is you're doing what pirates do in his mind. So
But what about the people from Robin's homeland?
you don't care about them.
The Oharians.
You obliterated them.
I think it's more of the perspective of Akainu. It's world order
Right.
in comparison to just chaos. And that's how like our political beliefs in the real world are, where like the Republicans are more about world like control. Like, it has
Larry,
to be
that's
some
why I
type
like
of
you,
order.
man. Yo, keep cooking.
And the Democrats are more about the freedom of choice, the freedom to do anything. But too much freedom can lead to chaos. It could lead to like you need some type of order and you need some type of freedom. And Akainu is like, no, there just needs to be order. That's it. And if you don't obey those orders, then you're just a pirate, which represents freedom.
Well,
I just
So with
wanted,
that premise, I'm my bad. Keep going.
I just wanted to add, because I thought it was like what Dragon said, right? And I think it was an attack on Akainu's sense of justice, because he said when he was in the Marines, he left because he found no justice there that they were in their backs.
Yeah.
Right? And we noticed that, for example, that Kainu's justice, why he was chosen as Fleet Admiral, was more coincide with the world government itself, so the 𝗲𝗏𝗧 agreed with. So that's
Their
and
cause.
then why they didn't want Aokiji, they chose Like the Marines wanted Aokiji, but the world government, like, no, we want Akainu because his sense of justice was aligned with the world government. And that's what Dragon saw. It's like, this is not justice, you know?
To add on to it, it's similar to suppression.
Yeah, exactly. So then that's where, that's why I kind of feel like, I believe that eventually Akainu and Akainu and Dragon eventually fall, not like fist fought, but they would battle against the sense of justice. To me, it could even start, they could have been friends, or they battled head to head the entire time, because I believe Akainu's sense of justice has kind of always been this way, you know? But Dragon was like, that's not the way justice is, you know?
To add on to that even more, Oda might have shown us a glimpse of what Akainu's relationship was like with Dragon, because he's butted heads with Fujitora, who has his own sense of justice. And if you notice, all admirals, besides probably Kizaru, who's probably going to be given the light to show his justice, is that each one of them has a certain amount of justice inside of them that they believe in. So the reason why he never went after Fujitora and he allowed him back at Marijoa and all that stuff, right, was probably because that consistent reminder of Dragon being who he is right now and his justice not being sought, it led him to be like, all right, maybe I'll complain, maybe I'll be bothered by these guys, but I don't want them to become another pirate or revolutionary.
Right.
I'd rather them be with the Marines and do what they do instead of leaving us and being an op that I have to fight.
Yeah.
Does Fuji give you revolutionary vibes? Sorry for taking up your time, but does he give you revolutionary vibes with like the abolishment of the Shichibukai, how he was there with like the king from Dressrosa and king from Alabama, Vivi's dad? He kind of give me revolutionary vibes. I'm agreeing with what you're saying. And that's
a little bit. I don't think he'll ever like just be a full blown revolutionary per se. I think I think Fuji's the one that we tap for the next fleet admiral personally.
Yeah,
I think he'd be the best or most optimal choice for that. At least as a stopgap between the time before like Kobe can become it.
Yeah.
Later. But in general, like his sense of justice is so strong. Like he's willing to, and he has a revolutionary mindset where he's not willing to live with the status quo. He wants to make active change. He sought this position and said, okay, now that I'm here and in it, I'm going to make changes just from the inside.
Yeah.
There's a revolution to that. He's not willing to this point, who knows if he learns the truth about everything, to outright revolt.
Yeah.
He's willing to take a stand. He's willing to do what's right in his mind and even fight back against stuff that's like he helped the revolutionaries at Marijoa. But it's not like I'm going to actively destroy this. He still needs it to exist for him to push it forward, if that makes sense.
That's one of the reasons why I was kind of disappointed with the Garp ending that he had, because him and Fujitora have never really spoken on panel, and I really would have loved to get the perspective of Garp seeing what Fujitora's justice was.
Right.
Maybe he would have had hope in Fujitora and what he was doing, and then pass Kobe on to Fujitora if he was to go away. And I don't know if we get that now.
Yeah.
It's a joint sword.
I just think what I know I was gonna bring up is like what I know is they both tackled, all three of them kind of tackled it differently. Garp went, I'm going to being the soul pillar, but influence the future generations to change the Marines, right? Fuji went, no, the change is gonna happen now. Like I'm gonna change in my time. I'm gonna change influence. I'm even gonna disrupt, against disobey orders, disrupt the chain of command or whatever now because it needs to change now. Dragon's like, no, this whole thing needs to be done away with. Yeah. You know, a new order needs to be in place. So that's where we see the different sides of it.
Yeah.
But Shake, man, it's a good call, man. It's good hearing from you.
Yeah, it was good to hear from you, man.
Hey, man, I apologize to all the next callers for taking up so much time. Please make it interesting, though. Be honest. I like these type of conversations. I enjoy them a lot.
Yeah.
Guys, next stream. Payday's on Thursday, so I don't know if y'all streaming on Thursday.
You don't have to do that.
FanDuel, I've been getting kind of screwed over on FanDuel recently, but anyways, the legal money for sure. Yeah, y'all stream next stream. I can't wait to be there.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of y'all night. Be well. Happy New Year's, and this is that Mamba year. So
yes, sir.
Yeah, Mamba year.
More abundance, more money, more assets, more everything. God bless y'all.
God bless you too, man. Thank you, bro. Have a good night, bro.
Take care.
You too. Good night, y'all.
All right, peace.
Shake funny as hell, bro.
I love talking about the Marines, bro.
Yo.
I wish we had more talks instead of it always being negative about them.
Yeah.
I feel like that always happens.
More dog.
Hey, what's going on? This is Larry from that One Piece talk. Who are you and how are you? You always find a way through, bro.
Crazy.
It is Andrew.
Hey, well, we know, bro.
Let's go, y'all. Emu gang.
Yeah, I'm with it now.
You're saying it too
Full
enthusiastically.
support. Full support.
There's so much confidence.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, just quick thing. Have you guys seen the live actions, specifically episode 3 yet?
I've
think
seen
so.
all of it. Yes.
Oh, you watched it?
Yeah, I've watched all of it.
Okay.
Episode 3, funny enough, is my favorite episode with Usopp.
Which one is that? The Usopp one?
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was my friend and I, we were watching it, and when he saw Arlong, when he heard the trap beat music, he's like, yo, that's Chief Keef playing him. Yeah.
Oh, man.
No, that was he's about to say that's Sharkwan.
Sharkwan.
Yeah, I was like, you sound like 7 now.
Whatever. What's your question, Andrew?
Yeah. Okay. So I know we do like a lot of like kind of like ox battles on Discord. I was just curious, what is some of y'all least favorite like artists or just rappers in general? I know it's not One Piece, but I just wanted to thought it would be an interesting discussion.
Least favorite artists?
Yeah, artists, rappers, etc.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest. My least favorite, that's mad popular, happens to be like Ludacris, bro.
That's so crazy to me.
Yeah.
I am not a Ludacris
That's
fan.
crazy. Luda nice, man. At least he used to be. I've never been a big Sean fan. I just never cared for the gimmick or just his lyrics in general. Beyond that, I also never really cared for Juice WRLD. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Yeah. Gone too soon, but I wasn't vibing with it.
Are we talking about just like lyrically or like as a person too?
Damn.
Not just music. Damn.
A lot of.
What? No.
Lawrence is like, I got some shit I want to get off my chest.
Because honestly, I've never liked like as a person Jay-Z.
I knew you were saying. I knew it.
I was waiting.
Never liked Jay-Z.
I was waiting.
And Kanye, I never liked his music either. I don't like him as a person or his
Crazy,
music.
man.
So them two, I was like, I don't like that.
It's wild. Lionel?
I would say probably DJ Khaled and Mike Jones.
Oh, DJ Khaled's just annoying.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, DJ Khaled doesn't rap.
I know he doesn't, but
He's not annoying.
You're
bro.
just like, yo, the least favorite entertainer.
Hey, man.
Yeah. I mean, Jay-Z, I like old Jay-Z, but like new Jay-Z's kind of annoying. I don't like him. And Kanye West is just like, yeah. So.
What about you, Andrew?
I have a few. So one, Blueface. I can't stand like people like rapping off beat. I'm like, and
Deadlocks is fire, man.
yeah. The only song I fully remember him is when he goes like another fatherless child, not aka Needy, but anyway. And so Coil Ray, super modern artist, like just there was a song with her and Busta Rhymes who I really like, and I'm just I was just like, my friend showed me that, I'm like, never play this again. Please just you're never allowed in my car anymore. And the last one is the funniest, Nick Cannon.
As an artist, bro? What are you talking about?
does he count?
He has like one hit.
He has,
He didn't
like
write
3 albums, though.
Yeah,
I know, but I never counted him.
Yeah.
I never counted him.
You know, R. Kelly wrote his one hit.
And he was like, hey, you got that one song, right? He's like, hey, what is Nick Cannon even famous for?
Nick Cannon used to be huge, man.
Yeah.
When we were younger.
Bro,
Okay.
Crazy.
Okay.
That was a pause moment.
No one wasn't, bro.
That was nasty of you.
Nah,
bro.
I don't understand what just happened there. But no, Nick Cannon was for like Nickelodeon and his show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was on
Saw a
Nickelodeon.
bunch of stuff back in the
You
day.
about to do like Bow Wow or something?
The Bow Wow was another one, bro.
Yeah.
Little Sammy, Corey. Back in the
Oh,
day, man.
Yeah.
They were done. They
Remember
were
the little Bow Wow, little Romeo beef for like those
That was the goofiest era.
It's like got kids. Like,
They was really beefing, bro.
I remember that.
Over who was gonna be the next young rap superstar,
Yeah, I
bro.
can't.
Crazy.
Yo, one of my friends
one of my friends was like, one of his least favorite artists. I was like, and he kept mentioning like Drake, but I don't think he's like that bad, honestly. In comparison.
Drake is dope, man. He's just a little soft.
Yeah. Like practically, yeah. And the last one he said was like Rakim. I'm like, never.
Rakim?
Rakim, yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm like, I was like,
crazy.
hey, you playing with me? And he's like, yeah.
Crazy.
I was like, thank God. I know.
That's crazy. But all right, Andrew, as always, it's good to hear from you.
Yeah, it's good to hear from you, Andrew.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no problem, man. Also, Emu Gang, we gotta keep the support up.
Yes, sir. Talk to him.
This guy, bro.
Talk to him.
Seb, you with me?
I'm 100% with you, bro. Nightmares, no more dreams.
I got you, man. Larry.
Have a good one.
Y'all have a good day.
You too, man. See ya. All right. Guys, thank you so much for all the phone calls. We have to spend the rest of the time reading the super chats. Before you leave, please like the video if you haven't, and please join our Discord if you haven't either.
Yeah, we can continue the conversation in the Discord.
Yeah.
We got another 5 from 𝗵𝗏𝗍𝗪. It says, I have a theory. Blackbeard tried to steal Bonnie's fruit, but was unable to because the way Saturn gave her the devil fruit. P.S. I love the shows.
Ooh, that's interesting.
That's interesting.
Idea. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. Maybe she can't have her fruit taken away from her like that.
Well, it's probably because it's not a fruit.
Yeah. But Blackbeard would have commented on that, no? I don't know. We got another 5 from Y2K. It says, hi guys. People be comparing Akainu to Snape from Harry Potter and Dragon to Harry's dad is crazy. Hashtag Kuma Gang, hashtag Dragon the Bully. I mean, apparently that's a thought process. I didn't think of it.
I don't know, because I don't watch Harry Potter, so I don't know.
We got another 200 NOK from Mika. I don't know what NOK is, but thank you so much. It says, hey, what's your top 5 characters right now? I have heard a lot of Kuma these days, minus Shanks, Luffy, Zoro, Boa, and Robin. Also, what about the theory that Vista is the one who ended the fight at God Valley? Hashtag Vista is top 1. He wasn't even in your top 5 just now.
That's crazy, that talk.
I can't.
Wait, top 5 as in strongest or
I think it's favorites.
Yeah, because he said
favorites is hard.
Luffy, Zoro, Sanji will always have their 3 spots in the top 5 for me. If we're talking about just right now, 𝗏𝐿𝐼mingo's always going to be high up, but like he's not in the story right now. So Kuma can enter that, and I'll say Blackbeard. Aokiji, not Blackbeard.
Favorites?
Yeah, I love Aokiji, bro.
Ace, Enel, Luffy, Shanks, and I'd probably say Buggy.
Buggy?
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all remember when Cross Guild dropped and like we were reading about. Larry was like, "Yo, this is the most fire thing that Buggy's ever done ever." He was so happy, bro. He was like, "If this is the Buggy we're getting, like, bet." But
I'll say mine real quick. Luffy, Zoro, Roger, Shanks, Ace. Was that 5?
Yeah, that's 5.
Yeah.
Lionel? Odin.
Actually, I wasn't having Odin my favorite, like at my top.
No,
That's crazy.
Yeah,
So crazy.
What?
How much you came?
So crazy.
Imagine you said Odin all 5.
That's that.
Odin, and Odin.
Dialogue. Now, actually, I would probably have no particular order. It'll be Roger, Whitebeard, Ace, Luffy, and Zoro probably.
Okay. We got another 2 from Alkage. It says, I'm back, guys. Glad to catch you live. Keep it up. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Another 5 from Echo. It says, if Emo uses a sword, would that, what would an interaction between Zoro and Emu be like?
People would say that Mihawk is stronger than Emu.
That was Echo's first super chat. Thank you. We got another
Echo.
5 from Kirby. It says, Zoro Extreme Diff Saturn, where my boy at hashtag he lost. Hashtag Larry has good takes. Thank you, Kirby. Another 5 from Spencer Rosen. It says, how have the revolutionaries been combating the world government more politically or in a battle sense? And what real feats have they actually made? I mean, it's more political / like covert, it seems. Like it's hard to face the world government head up. Yeah. That's why when Luffy did it at Enies Lobby, it was such a huge thing.
And taking kingdoms away from the world government is how they're also hurting them.
Right. Another 2 from Alkage. It says, Lawrence, not Paris. Hashtag Jay-Z. Hashtag Kanye. We got another 5 from Anthony Herrera. It says, "Yo, Larry, I ate the chicken. LOL." I don't know what that means.
That last pod when he dropped it.
Oh yeah. Somebody
get to that
dropped
part.
chicken on the floor, and I was like, "Yo, you gonna eat that?" He was like, "Nah." So I think he said, "Nah."
We got another 2 from Water.
So me and Lawrence was like, "Yo, he definitely ate
that chicken. He's gonna eat that chicken.
He's gonna eat that."
Other 2 from Water, but
That's
there's
so
no
funny.
super chat. Thank you so much, Water. That's his first super chat, so thank you. Another 5 from Jalen. It says, "Do y'all think Luffy can punch through Gojo's Limitless with Advanced Conqueror's Haki? If he can, do you think he could beat him?" Yes and yes.
I don't know what Limitless is.
It's
so.
JJK stuff.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know what it means.
Gojo's pretty broken. We got another 50 from Young Bull Trent. It
Hey,
says,
young bulls out there.
It says, "Wanted to wish y'all a successful future and ask what fight are y'all ready for, and also just now subscribe to 𝐸𝐭 Status on Discord." Hey, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Appreciate the 50. Thank you also for the 𝐸𝐭 and the Discord.
We won't be able to dive into it just because we're running out of time, but thank you again, seriously. And another 5 from Diamond Life.
Hold on, real quick. My fight that I want to see, I do want to see Dragon versus Blackbeard.
You said that before, I remember.
Yeah.
Luffy versus Blackbeard.
Luffy versus Shanks.
Luffy versus Blackbeard.
All right. And another 5, it says, "What if Blackbeard wanted to marry Bonney and not because he down bad, but because she has a queen and would have access to joining the meetings?" That makes sense. I don't think he knows all that about her, though.
I don't think Sorbet Kingdom was a part of the 50 kingdoms.
Well, she went
to the
as the
reverie.
Queen Dowager or whatever, and they were letting her ride.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So like, she went in. So yeah.
Oh, that would have been interesting.
I think Blackbeard said it because she was a woman. You know,
I don't think he had that knowledge.
Yeah.
Personally, but that's it for the super chat.
Yeah, so everybody, again, if you haven't liked the video, please like it. It's great support. Thank you for all the super chats and all the memberships that you have done. Thank you to everybody that's on Spotify and Apple Podcasts as well. If you haven't given us 5 stars yet, please do. And also thank you to everybody that just attended today's live. We had full crew. Felt really good to have everybody in the building. And honestly, I'm looking forward to the next one because we're going to have the chapter to talk about. So if you haven't joined our Discord yet, please join our Discord. The link should be working. If it's not, please let us know. But other than that, my name is Larry.
Lawrence.
Lionel.
Sam.
And this is That One Piece Talk. Jana!